Mm. Boy, when I tell you, I'm like, what the fuck? There we go. This keeps going to the back. Oh my God, guys. I gotta eat something first, and then I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I gotta eat first because apparently I'm fucking hangry. Apparently. It's not safe for me to go out into the world when I don't eat. It's not safe. It's not safe. Hey girl. I have to eat first, guys, before I even do the elements, the money, career, finance, because I I wasn't able to eat all morning because I had a physical today. My sister even told me, she goes, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "You look so tired." She's like, "You need to eat something." I said, "I do, right? I look like shit today, right?" Like I told her, I was like, I said, "I don't feel like shit." I said, "But I'm fucking hungry." Like I was like, "I want to fucking eat." Let me tell you what happened to me. That's how you knew that I needed to get some fucking food in me. That's how you know. That's how you know. Because I will rock your world if I don't get fed. I will rock your fucking world. Let me just take a quick bite because oh my God. I almost went like this. Like if it was hot. It's a salad, bitch. Hello, get it together. Let me just tell you, I do feel a little bad after what just happened. I do, just a little bit. I always do after I flip out. I always feel bad after I flip out. But I didn't really flip out. I kind of just like stated something in a professional manner. um, but listen, I was fucking hungry, bro. Let me tell you what happened. AM. Leftover wings from yesterday, like I said I was gonna do. And I got a salad. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. This man knew that I was that upset. This motherfucker called me from the top. He didn't even know me from a hole in the wall. And he found my number and he called me. Yo. Do you see this bread right here that comes with the salad? I'm looking at this bread and I love Panera bread and I'm looking at it and I just want to go like I just want to bite the shit out of it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I have willpower. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. What I will do is tell you guys what the fuck happened at Panera. Oh my God. So I went to go get blood work done, right? Because I had a physical today. So I went to go to my doctor's office, right? I'm talking to the doctor. First of all, the doctor is a fucking trip and a half. This motherfucker was asking me about my sexual activity and everything. I was cracking up. I looked at him and I said, "Listen, I don't need a significant other. I don't have time for the fucking nonsense and the drama right now." I said, "I'm about self-love doctor." Okay. I was going to say his name, but I don't really want to blow him up like that. Fun doctor. Real cool. Very cool. So we were just talking about shit, you know? And then he was like, "Melissa," he was like, "I guess I'm okay with the edibles or whatever." And I said, "Well, you have to be." I said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "What you gonna do about it?" I said, "I have to do the edibles for right now." I said, "I have nothing else." I said, "I can't do this. I refuse to do this." I said, "I can't." What you want me to do? Right? So we're laughing, we're cracking up, whatever. So then I go and get my blood work done. And mind you, my sister's doing my blood work for me. She's a phlebotomist. She goes to me, "Oh my God." She was like, "You do look tired. You know, like you look like you hungry." And I said, "Bitch, I'm fucking starving." I said, "Take my blood so I can get the fuck out of here." Like I was literally like, I have to get out of here. I said, "I gotta eat something." Because mind you, no sugar. So I'm not doing my coffee this week either. But okay, but I did it. I did it. So mind you, she takes my blood, everything's good. I'm getting ready to go out. I order Panera. Real quick, I order Panera because on the way back home, it'll be ready. I pick up my salad, I come home. I was ready to warm up my wings, have my salad, and that's it, right? I'm still laughing because the man fucking called me. He knew I was that upset. I was that fucking hungry. He fucking called me. I do feel bad, Bendita, a little bit. I do feel bad, Bendita. I do feel bad a little bit. I'm sorry. I do feel bad a little bit. I do. A little bit of the hanger in me came out, and I do feel bad a little bit. I really do. So, and I really didn't mean to. It just like came out, but it didn't really come out mean. It was funny. They had a good time. They're going to be talking about me all day today over there, I'm sure. So I pull up. My order was supposed to be done at 11:55. Y'all already know. I literally am the most Patient fucking person. I really fucking am. I'm sitting there and I'm hungry. I'm dying. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, right? I'm dying. Mind you, I still got to get home so I could eat. It's 11:55. Nobody's coming out. And I'm like, all right. All of a sudden, almost 15 minutes I noticed was passing by. And I said, other people have come in and gone. They've gotten their curbside pickup. I said, I have not gotten mine. What do? I gotta get out the car, right? The whole point was curbside pickup because I'm rushing to get home because I'm fucking starving. I go inside, and then there's another curbside pickup getting ready to be coming out. And I looked at the girl and I stopped her and I said, oh, is that mine by chance? I said, I've been waiting. I ordered it like 15, 20 minutes ago. I said, but I've been waiting. She said, are you Fowler or whatever? And I said, no, that's not me. She said, no, it's not. I said, okay. I said, okay. I'm waiting patiently for somebody to say, ma'am, may I help you? Because I have to wait in line, obviously. I'm not going to cut the line just because I'm curbside. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm waiting. The girl said, can I help you? And I said, you sure can. I hope you can. I said, I'm about to pass out. I said, I'm not even being dramatic here. I said, I'm about to pass out. I said, is my curbside pickup ready yet? I said, I literally ordered it like 20 minutes ago and I've been sitting there waiting. Nobody's come out. I said, but everybody else has been coming out for all their stuff. What's going on with mine? I said, I just need to know. I said, please just somebody tell me, I just need to know. Wouldn't you know? The bag was right behind them, behind the counter. It was there the entire time, just waiting for somebody to bring it out to me, but nobody brought it out. The manager looked at me. He goes, oh my God, because he realized the mistake. He goes, I'm so sorry. I said, you know what? I don't have time for the universe today. I said, can I just get the bag? I said, please, thank you. He was like, no, I just wanted to see if I grabbed you something. I said, I don't really want anything. I just want this. I said, I just want this and I want to go. I said, I just want to go. I said, every time I come here, I said, every fucking time I come here. And I'm walking out because I'm fucking tired. Panera had me fucked up. I'm sorry, but Panera had me fucked up. I'm sorry. No. I did feel bad because I didn't really want to, be like that or whatever. You know what? You know how many times this happened to me at Panera? This is not the first time. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. It's the first time I had to actually address it, but it's not the first time. You know how many times they always tell me, oh my God, let me give you something for free. Bitch, I don't want nothing for free. I want you to get my shit right the first time. I don't want nothing for free. I don't care. I don't care. Mind you, God damn, this is even good the next day. This is good the next day. Oh my God, so good. Mind you, I don't want nothing for free. I don't give a shit what you could give me for free. I don't want to come back here because you keep fucking my shit up. Why am I going to take something for you for free? If you keep fucking my shit up, you keep fucking with me. Why am I going to keep? No. Do you know on the way here, I was getting a phone call and I picked up and it was fucking Panera? Yep. The manager called me and he said, Melissa, I don't even know where to begin to apologize. He said, because looking at your account, he was like, I see that you order from us a lot. Like he's like, you've been here a lot. And I see that it happens a lot. And I said, yeah. And I was calm as can be. I was like, yeah. Yep. I was like, yep, Jim. Yep, you're right. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I just want to explain that on our end, we didn't get the ding that you were here, that, that said I'm here. And I said, but you know what, Jim? Whether you get the ding or not, you get a timestamp. Whether I ding that I'm here or not, I could be a fucking idiot for all you know. Maybe I forgot to ding when I got here. But you know damn well if there's an order being placed for a certain time, the client will be outside. The customer's going to be outside. Did it kill somebody to go peek outside? You can't always rely on technology, bro. So he said, Melissa, That salad is on us. He was like, I'm just gonna cancel the entire order. He was like, I am so sorry. He's like, we're gonna do better. And I was like, thank you. I said, that really made my day. Thank you. I said, thank you. Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't stay shut no more. I used to always be quiet about all these things because I'm like, you know what? It's pointless if, if I say something, it's not like anything's gonna change, whatever. I'm not gonna make a difference, or whatever. I don't do that shit no more. Now, if it's really something that needs to be said, I gotta say it. Mm-hmm. Because mm-mm, listen, when people are hungry and tired, I don't be messing with them. It's like a rule of mine. Like literally legit, if I can tell that somebody's really tired, like really hungry, I'm definitely gonna not fuck with them. You know? Like I read the room. You know? Hey Joanna. So anyway, I am gonna pull the cards, guys, I promise. Just please bear with me while I have my lunch with you because I literally, like I'm telling you, I was like rushing to get here. Like I said, oh my god, I gotta get here, and then I have to season the salmon because I'm gonna make salmon tonight. And then I'm gonna do salad as well. Oh god. These wings though. Mm. Guys, I'm sorry. That was like so rude, but like that particular piece was like in my mouth. I'm still laughing. Like literally, this man has me laughing. The fact that he called me, and first of all, I'm in my head. I'm thinking, how the hell you got my fucking number? Like I already left, like type of shit. But apparently, what I said really got to him because it's his store. He's the manager, you know. So he was, and I swear to God, I wasn't even mean. I wasn't even mean. I wasn't bitchy or anything like that. My voice did escalate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like my voice did rise a little because I looked at him and I said, every time, Jim. And I walked away. Yeah, yeah, I've been laughing because people, I really do be leaving little drops of something when I go out. Let me tell you, because I know damn well that Jim is gonna remember me until the end of the night. He's gonna be like, that damn Melissa, damn it. We have to do better. Why does this always happen every time she fucking comes here? You know, like why her? Why her? Hey Jim, how's the baby? How's that little Pisces prince? Mm. Sorry guys, but like I'm a hungry bitch today, man. I think because yesterday was the first day of the no carb, no sugar. I did it fine. I got through it just fine. It wasn't a big deal. I put myself to bed early and everything, like it was fine. But the problem was when I woke up this morning, I said, "Oh my god, I woke up starving." And I would have been okay if I would have been able to have breakfast because I could have had my juice, but I wasn't supposed to have anything this morning until after my blood work. So today really did me in. Hmm. I'm finishing up readings as well today. I did a lot yesterday, actually. I only have two left. So I have two to do. And then I'm going to upload and get them to you guys. You know, Pisces love their sleep. Some Pisces, they say, love their sleep. I'm more of an energetic Pisces, so I don't sleep a lot unless I'm forced to be knocked out. You know what I mean? Like if I did a reading and I'm drained or whatever, that's different. But like myself, I don't sleep a lot. I'm always up doing shit. Always. He's such a good baby. He's such a good baby. I could feel he's such a good baby. I love that. Oh, good, Melanie. Yes, good. I suffer a lot in that area as well. I just always suffered there ever since I was the first time I got my cycle. Mm-hmm. Mm. Did you mention to her that I sent you? It's because I had predicted something for her. Cool. Well, I told her. Yeah, I'm not a big sleeper. I'm not. And I find that so strange because every time somebody says that Pisces love to sleep, I'm always thinking, I'm like, what Pisces? I'm like, because I know for me, when I do fall out, I do fall out. That's what I will say. Like when I finally go to sleep, I'm asleep. Mm, me too. I'm gonna have more session. Mm, I'm eventually gonna do it as well. Not yet, but I'm eventually gonna do it as well, the right thing. But I'll still go to her because I won't do shit like that on myself. You know what I mean? So I'll still seek her services for sure because I like the way she does it for me. You know, like her energy just vibes with me, so I like that. Hmm. So I've been wanting to get her on my life for like a long time actually, because like I said, I've known her for a while, right? And I kept telling her that I was like, I just gotta wait for the right time. I gotta wait for the right time. And I kept saying, don't worry, I'm not forgetting about you. I said, I just when the time is right, the time is right, and I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get it done, right? So finally, when I finally got the Zoom thing, it's almost like everything started to align, right? And so I remember telling her, because she was like, oh my God, I've never done anything like this before, whatever. And I said, oh my God. I was like, they're gonna love you. I said, they're gonna love you. I said, enough for nothing. I said, but you'll probably get quite a bit of clients. I said, because I said, my people are like, I said, my people are legit. I said, I have people that follow me that really do want to heal. I said, they want to really change their lives. I said, so you have a lot of people, I said, that are on my channel that are ready, for all that stuff. I said, so I told her, I said, you're going to find, I think that, I said, I probably would maybe say about 3 to 4 people are probably going to book with you. I think I told her exactly that. That's why I was asking if you mentioned if I sent you, because I think so far it's been probably exactly 4. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. you know but I told her, because this is the type of thing that you have to do periodically. That's why I love my life coaching, because it's like a consistent basis that I get to talk to my clients, and I love it. So I love it, because it's always something that we all need. I'm gonna do it like 4 times a year. I already like booked my next session. I did. I was like, like a clearing every 4 months. Oh, nice. Well, duh. She's a Pisces. It's kind of what we do, you know, because we do, especially because I love that that she does that because it's like something ethical. I do the same thing. I'm always like checking in with my clients, like, how's everything? How are you guys feeling? What's going on? Even if I feel like somebody is done with their reading or whatever, I think you guys all know. I'll still kind of periodically like check in, or I'll be like, make sure you keep me posted, because I'm not just gonna do a read or whatever, and then I'm like, I'm done with you. Like, bye. Great, thank you for your money. Bye. I just can't do that. I can't do it. You know? Like, if people have follow-up questions to their reading, I try to always answer as best I can without having to re-tap into the energy again, because then I don't want to have to like recharge, obviously, but I always try my best to answer follow-up questions, or but I know a lot of people don't do that. Everybody's different, which is fine. But I know a lot of people don't do that. Like, a lot of people don't really follow up or whatever. And I think that's such an important thing when it comes to not only being like a human person, but like also in business. Follow up is key. If you're not showing your clientele or anybody that you're working with, anything like that, like, if you're really not showing them that they matter, they're not gonna want to come back to you. Sorry. Mm, I want this bread so bad. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, I gotta light my candle, guys. My sister was like, here, eat this piece of seaweed thing or whatever, right? So I tried a piece of it after I was done. That shit was so salty. I was like, ugh! She was like, wow. I said, it's salty. I think I'm full. All right. Let me light my candle. And then let's take a peek and see what's coming. Money, career, finance. I need to get a refill of water too. It's funny. When the man was calling me from Panera, I straight up thought that it was the lady calling me about maybe that the punch bar is in for the one place that I go to. But basically, I'm not going there no more. I don't know why it keeps happening. My bad. I was trying to that. No, she didn't call me yet. And I've already gone to the other store to get a Wonka bar and everything. No, she never called me. I did go in just to check and see. And the guy was there and he was like, no, he's like, actually, he's like, we really didn't get them in yet. And I said, oh, okay. I said, either way. I said, that kind of sucks. I said, y'all need to be on top of it. Hmm. Anywho. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Oh my God, I feel so much better. You know what that is? I mean, I don't, again, you know what, universe? You know what? It's okay. I really do. I really did feel bad about it. I really did. I felt a little bad about it afterwards because I knew that I was reacting because I was hungry, you know? And so when I got in my car, I was like, fuck. I was like, I didn't really want to be like, for him to like be like, oh my God, like, ma'am, whatever. But come on, like, honestly, no, it was because it wasn't the first time that that's happened to me there. It was not the first time. That's why. So it's almost kind of like it was like building. And then finally I looked at him and I was just like, oh, that's my bag. I said, the one behind you. I said, the one that's been sitting there. I was like, all this time. I was like, ready. I was like, literally just sitting there waiting for you to bring it out to me. And then because his face was like, I just don't, he didn't know what to say. Because it's like he didn't know what to say either. And I'm just looking at him like, why me, Jim? Why me? Like, I'm in my head, I'm like, you must look at the name Melissa Robles and you must be like, oh, Melissa's here. Let's fuck with her today. In my head, I'm like, I don't get what it is. I don't get what it is. Like, should I never go there? Like, I'm like, is this place cursed where my ancestors are like, no, bitch, every time you come here, you're going to have a fucking problem. We're trying to tell you don't fucking come here. Maybe I just shouldn't go there. I'm trying to learn. Because, Chacho, I'm like, Jim, like, what is really good here? What is really good, Jim? But just FYI, that's how my fucking energy is. I make your fucking ass want to call me the second I leave your fucking presence. Look at that. The second. Because any other person would have just let it go. He didn't let it go. He didn't let it go. I was fine. Because like I said, I looked at him and I said, I don't want nothing, Jim. I said, I don't want nothing. I want my salad. That's what I want. What I paid for it. That's all. I'm not asking for nothing. Guys, I tell you. Hold on. Let me light this up. Hold on. I'm going to get my candle. Oh, Jim. Jimmy, Jim, Jimbo, Jimmy John, Jimmy James, Jimmy Joe Bob. Oh my God. Let me stop. Melissa. They can hear commentary. You didn't mute. I didn't mute again. I didn't mute. I know it. I know it. I know it. Okay. Oh, I forgot the bread. That's okay. Okay, guys. I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Jimmy Joe Bob. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, I tell you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's the thing, too. I was thinking that I was going to do an Instacart because now that I'm home, I'm already home for the day. And I'm like, do I really want to run out to go into the groceries? I'm like, I guess I could. But I'm going to attempt to do an Instacart. But now I'm worried that something might happen with Instacart as well, because apparently technology is not my friend today. It's my foe. And so I guess the bread's going to stay in front of me as motivation. It's going to stay in front of me. I literally forgot to take it and put it away, and I'm not going to get up again. So it's going to have to stay right the hell there, and I'm just not going to look at it. We're going to see how that works. We are going to see how that works. Oh, Jimbo. Big Jim. Big Jimbo. All right, let's take a peek, guys. I'm going to use regular tarot. I'm going to use regular tarot. I did all my whole, you guys know I tell you I have a spiritual routine, okay? And the week of my birthday, not that I fell off, because obviously, hello, in order to do any type of work, I still have to do my routine, right? But I've literally become more crazy about it now. I have. I've literally become a complete psychopath when it comes to my spiritual routine. Like, I absolutely refuse to do any readings until I'm absolutely done with my routine for the morning. Like, I wouldn't even do a conference call with a client. I was like, nope. I said, give me just one more minute. And I called them still right on time. But I was like, nope. I said, I got to make sure that I get myself ready for the day. I said, I got to make sure I get myself ready for the day. Okay. I was like, so I need to make sure I do the whole 9. So it's the same. It's just that I have completely amplified it like a psychopath. So let's see. I'm going to get this one too. Oh, I can't reach it that way? Okay. Okay. We'll do it that way, bitch. We'll do it that way. Okay. Jimmy Jane, Jimmy Joe Bob. Oh my God. Let me cover it. Let me just cover it up. That's not working either way. That's funny. You know what? I'm going to have to get up and put it away. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to get up and put it away. Micah could have it. He loves this bread. Because look, I'm trying to cover it and the whole thing won't cover. So I'm just screwed. Jimmy, Jane. Okay. Okay. I did it. So let's get started. Let me just sage really quickly. I have to get up again because my matches are over there. Oh my God. Didn't I say? It's the way that I have the desk and the bench at the same. I just can't. I'm not even going to explain. At least the candle's lit. Shit. We get something right up in here. Jesus Christmas. Okay. Let's get into it. Like, holy but Jesus. I can't wait to get into the conversation about the new astrological year. I'm like super excited for that. Super excited. And super excited to talk about the Mandela effect, you know, and kind of like shifting timelines and quantum jumping and all that stuff. Like, I'm like really excited to talk about that. Did I tell you guys what I was watching last night? What Micah had me watching last night? Let me tell y'all what this dude had me watching last night. He done came up in here last night and he said, Mom, have you seen the My Little Pony or whatever? And I said, My Little Pony? I was like, I saw that shit when I was little. I was like, I seen it, My Little Pony, you know, and I did the whole singing or whatever. And he was looking at me like, no. He said, not that one. He said, there's a movie on Netflix. Have you seen it? And I was like, no, I have not. I said, the only My Little Pony that I know about, I was like, is the My Little Pony that I saw when I was younger, you know, the My Little Pony or whatever. And he was like, no, it's a movie. He was like, I watch it. Just watch it. He was like, it's talking about, and he starts going when I tell you that he started going off as if he knew these people, he was going off. He was like, well, it's about you know, because Aries is the beginning of the astrological year, Joanna. It's the beginning sign that starts the zodiac, it starts the year, and Pisces is the last. So now we're at a new astrological year, if that makes sense, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So we're gonna discuss that on Sunday. I mean, yeah, right? Sunday, yes, Sunday. Why was I thinking Friday for a second? Sunday. We're gonna discuss that on Sunday evening. Um, we are gonna be discussing that, and we're gonna be discussing the Mandela effect and shifting timelines and shit like that. Because I assure you that I have shifted many. I definitely have shifted many for sure. So he comes in and he starts talking about, well, he was like, there's these three types of these three types of horses or whatever. He starts talking about this, and then he was like, and then they got the Pegasus one. He was like, and then they're trying to go and see if they get the magic back. And he starts going off. He starts going off. Mind you, I feel at that point I might have been a little high. I'm not even gonna front. I think I might have been a little high at that point. And so I'm looking. Oh no, I wasn't high. It was that I was just finishing up a reading. I had just finished up a reading, so I was fucking drained. I was like, oh my God, right? So I'm looking at him and I'm literally looking at him like this. Right, 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 right. And then he's like, so you got to watch it. Will you watch it? Will you watch it? And then you let me know what you think or whatever. And I was like, because he rarely does that. Like he'll come in and he'll mention shows or he'll mention movies or whatever. But it's very rare that he'll literally be like, Mom, you got to watch it. And then tell me what you think. So I felt obligated. I did. I felt the obligation of a mother. And so the entire night, because I was in and out of sleep the entire night. I still have not finished it. I still have probably maybe like 20 minutes left of this fucking movie. Okay, that he had me watching. But it's My Little Pony, and it is. It's about three separate. I'm gonna call them horses. Or let's just call them ponies, whatever. Three separate ponies, ones that have wings, ones that don't, ones that have unicorn, and then ones that are regular, but they don't have any power. It's a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing, okay? But because I've seen My Little Pony, I know the story behind it. I know all of it. I used to watch it when I was little, My Little Pony. I used to have My Little Ponies, all right? But the fact that he requested that he was just like straight up like, yo, can you watch it? And then tell me what you think. And I was like, nay. I was like, I'll watch it. So I have 20 minutes left of this damn movie to watch. It was like an assignment for me, It was funny. But I did it because that's my baby. So I did it. I said, you know what? No problem. I said, I'm going to watch it. I said, I'm going to put it on tonight. I said, I'll put it on tonight. So I did. I swear to God, I think I tried watching it 3 times last night. And each time I would catch a little bit more, but then I would pass out. And then finally I passed out and I didn't get up. So there's 20 minutes left of that. 20 minutes left. And then I had a client early this morning. And like I said, it was literally right after doing my spiritual routine. And then I had a client. Then I had to get ready. I got Micah's schoolwork ready. So I got that done, left that for him on the counter, went to go to my appointment quick, like I said, then came back, had that little tip at Panera because the bitch was hungry. And then now we're doing this. And then I still have work to do for the day as well. So let's see. I'm going to attempt to use, I feel like 3 decks here. I think I'm going to use regular tarot. I was going to get my money, career, finance decks, but I was kind of getting a little bored with that. And plus I'm practicing my channeling and all of the extra messages that come in. And if I focus too much on the cards, I can't do that. Feel me? So I am going to just focus on the tarot, my illumination deck, and then the life oracle that I have here. And 2 out of the 3 is the Marush, which is not that bad. So we're going to get into it. All right. So let's see. Yeah, it was cute. It was like, I was like, like make me barf, that I have to watch this shit. But it was cute. And you know what? I always feel like I'm always healing some sort of inner portion of my inner child, like as she comes out every so often, like she really truly does. Like when I choose to watch Miraculous Ladybug because me and Micah were obsessed. Yes, I was that mom. I was that mom. I was that mom that would go to the movies, but I wouldn't be like sleeping at the movies. I would literally be watching the movie. My inner child. I had a lot of healing to do with my inner child. And so I literally grew up with my son. Oh no. I don't want to say that that's a water thing. It's not. I think that's just a you thing, Joanna. But um, I wonder why you're feeling that it's like falling asleep though. You could just not be truly awake just yet. That happens to me sometimes. You know how like like you wake up and you're like maybe emotionally kind of like awake, but like physically you're still kind of walking around and you're like, oh God, and then like you drop shit. That's how I get like that. I get the dropsies. And my mom gets like that. Micah gets like that. They hate it too. My mom will literally blow a fit. If there's something that falls in the morning, forget it. It says her whole day. Forget it. She'll be like, ¿Por qué? You know, like, why? Siempre puñeta. Like, literally, it's the most hysterical thing. I always feel so bad when that happens to her. But then she knows I always laugh. I'm always like, Ma. I'm like, but it's because, like, I'm like, you gotta cógelo con take it easy. You know, like, I was like, just started, because she's always rushing. She's always rushing. Everything is always like, like she's always rushing. So I told her, I said, but who you rushing for, bro? Like, I was like, yo, I said, you need to take it slow. Just take it slow. I'm like, who you rushing for? I'm like, why are you rushing? Yeah, that happens. That does happen to me sometimes. That hello, obviously, hello. You see, I was very hasty today at Panera, being fucking hungry. Every time, Jim. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's just because you know how when you're in the moment and you're the person that went through the experience, like it's funnier for you, even though you can explain it to somebody and they could laugh, like visually picturing it. The fact that I actually went through it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, all right, let me get started, guys. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot of shit. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot of shit. I was eating, I subjected you to my fucking eating, and now here we are. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Josie, hi. How you doing, girl? How you doing, guys? Josie, Jay Gates right here. This lady, she's the one that I always tell you guys about the tarot box that she made for me, right? That she sent me. And the ones that say card of the day, the ones that I wouldn't, the ones that I share with you guys. This is the lady who makes them, the amazing artist who makes them. And again, you guys already know I don't recommend or say nothing that I don't really back and that I don't really use myself. Oh, I miss you too. How you been? We're just over here cracking up. We're just over here cracking up because apparently I'm loud as hell right now today. Hilarious. Okay. So let's get into it. All right, guys. Water sign. Josie, pin your Oh, it is. I was gonna say. Okay, so it is down, right? All right. Well, pin your. Can you pin it anyway? Like, can you type in your shop anyway? Just so that people, they have it. They could probably save it because the funny thing is, I remember when I first started doing my channel, right? My thing was I never showed my face. I think a lot of you know that. I never showed my face. I always just showed my hands because I was, again, I was still with my nails and everything like that. Y'all already know my nails have been always. That's an always thing for Melissa. Always. So I used to always just show my hands with my nails and everything like that. And so when I did that, I wanted to show when I would do like maybe one card or like whatever. I was always just really, really like shy at first, but I wanted to show my cards and stuff like that. And I said, how can I do that? So I said, I wonder if there's something out there that I could put. And when I found it, I found Josie and I said, oh, I was like, I like this. And I loved that it was wood because I don't know, I just felt closer to the elements by it being something natural like that. Like it wasn't just like just a little thing to like a stand, it wasn't just anything. It was like made out of, I just loved it. I love the concept. I love the idea. And so, in a lot of my videos, in my earlier videos, you'll see that I have her stuff, which is so funny. I'm going to be doing it again. That's how I'm going to be doing. All right. So let's see. So my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do we got going on for my water signs as far as money, career, finance, money, career, finance, money, career, finance? I see like a lot more. Whew, okay. I started channeling. Here we go. I do see a lot more recognition for some of you, like I said, going out and about, maybe a lot more people recognizing you. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe bumping into somebody and being, like, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. And then it's like they'll stop and be like, no, okay, so sorry, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just, I feel a lot more recognition. I just feel like a lot more eyes on you guys, water signs. And I feel that is very much so the need for you guys to take advantage of that. I feel like that's going to be very, very heavy during the month of April for some reason. Let me open up this window. Hold on, guys. I could feel that real strong for like the month of April. Like right now, up until the whole month of like April, I feel very, very strongly about like you should post more, um, uploading more. Because I feel like for some of you, if you do stuff like this that I do and you're showing more, that's fine. But if you're not actually putting the energy in to, as they say, the algorithm or whatever, like if you're not actually putting that energy out there won't be any recognition. So make sure that this is it. This is the time. This is literally the time. And I do see you guys getting busier, but if you do not get a hold of your schedule, it's gonna be a locura. It's gonna be a locura. You're gonna feel, oh my God, I can't, and then you're gonna feel behind, and that does not work for us. It does not work for us to feel behind, because when you feel behind, it's almost like you're the only cook in the kitchen. So it's like if you're the one behind and you're the only cook in the fucking kitchen, who's holding the balls? You know what I mean? Like who's holding the ball? It's not. You cannot. So you have to get hold of your schedule now, water signs, while you still have March here. Listen to me, please. Cuando te lo digo, please listen to me, guys. I'm listening too. You know how hard it is for me to do shit that I don't really fucking 100% want to do, but I'm like, oh shit, I know I could feel it because I could feel it. So I'm listening too. But lots more recognition. Money looks good this year. Money definitely looks good this year, but it really is going to be dependent on how hard you work. If you're busting your ass, and again, like I said, you're putting that energy out there and it's out there and it's out there and it's out there, and it's like they know that you're doing what you got, then I see the money and it's going to start increasing. Okay. But it's really how hard you want to work. So if you're allowing yourself to give into like the gimmick of being a water sign, and it's like all of a sudden you feel not motivated to do things and you're not reaching in to push that shit out of you, I don't see it. I don't see it. I see you'll be behind. You'll be behind the rest of the water signs. You don't want to do that. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to continue to flow. All right? All right. So let's see what else. What else for water signs? See? Oh, gee. Okay. I have to take them. I have to take them. Let me see. I have a feeling this is going to be like una historia. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Oh, Jesus, Christmas. Why with y'all, every time that I try to, I mean, I guess it's been happening with a lot of signs, I guess, but every time that I'm trying to focus on like money, career, finance, for some of you guys, the love still creeps in here. It's almost like you still need to know that it's coming, you know? Oh no. Okay, so see, this is what I love. This is what I love. This is what I love. Okay, so water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, please listen. Please listen. Please listen. What I need you guys to do is really stop feeling like you're reaching a breaking point. You know how like every once in a while we feel like it's almost like a cycle, but it's almost like a vicious cycle within ourselves, if that makes sense. Like we're our own worst enemy. So meaning like if you find yourself thinking negatively, speaking negatively or whatever, you need to make sure you catch yourself before you continue on that. Because if you continue on that, that's going to create a lot of worry and a lot of doubt. And it's going to throw you the fuck off with your spirituality. It's going to throw you off. It's going to throw you off. If you continue to speak love and positivity into your lives and really kind of filter through the energies that come through that try to challenge you, okay? If you guys do that, I'm kind of excited for this year. I really kind of am. I'm kind of excited for this year because I see investing, I see growth, I see money, but I see you guys finding a way to make money work for you. Okay. And I see a lot of you really becoming your own boss. If I'm being honest, like there's a lot of you that in some way, shape, or form, you're going to figure out a way to be your own boss where you don't have to be in the 9 to 5 type of job, like that frame of mind of thinking. And I see you guys actually wanting to do it. That's the shit. Like, you know how like you guys always felt it, like for years, always felt this, I know what I gotta do, and I wanna do it, and I know I gotta do it, but I just can't seem to get my feet off the ground to do it, right? That's done. That's over. That's done and it's over. You guys actually want to put in the energy and the time here to work on your shit. Work on your ideas, like not giving up on your ideas, actually investing time into the things that bring you fucking joy and purpose. You guys, that's what you're doing this year. Oh my God, I'm excited actually. I want you guys to remember too, though, that for us, we have to have a lot of patience for it because it starts to come in very slowly for us. And I think you guys know what I mean by that. Like it does. It starts to come in very slowly for us. Like little by little, you'll start to notice like little blessings here or there, right? And that's where sometimes you guys can get discouraged because you feel like it's not coming in fast enough, depending on how much stuff you're purging, right? Don't don't give in to that mentality because that's what I mean about that 9 of swords, about being all excited and doing this, and then all of a sudden it's like on any given day that 9 of swords energy could pop out, you know what I'm saying, depending on how you wake up that day. No, you got to make sure you just continue to convince yourself like, yo, this is my year, like this is my year, let's get it going, because it's also depending on how much work you want to do. But it's, oh my God, like when I say it's nothing but goodness, like I'm talking about opportunities, advancement. Look at this shit. Higher levels of commitments, even just with job stuff, purpose. Look at all this fucking, just look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. Look at this. Kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. Because listen, the 9 of swords energy is always going to kind of stay with us because that's the one thing we struggle with as a water sign. We struggle with like having our own discernment within to trust our own thought. Meaning, I know that this is not me thinking these things. Like, I know that this is pride and ego trying to take over. A lot of us have cleared that up this year where now you're able to recognize between the two. We weren't able to recognize that before. We were always letting pride and ego kick in. Not so much this year. Not so much. Now it's like you automatically, a lot of you automatically now you know the second that you start thinking something negative, you're like, oh, that's not me. Don't do that. Like that TikTok. You always doing a TikTok. I could do what I want. I pay my bills. My bills is paid. She said, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not let the negativity creep in because the second that it starts creeping in, I know you guys will switch it. You guys literally have that power now where literally something will come into your mind and you're like, ooh, like, oh, I didn't like that. Oh, no, that wasn't me. Ew. Do you know how many times, guys, I've struggled with sometimes there'll be some crazy thoughts that come rushing at me. Okay. I've had some crazy thoughts that have come rushing at me, like when I obviously like back in the day, and I would be like, holy shit. Like, I'm like, am I really thinking this? Sometimes it's not you. Just keep that in mind. Like, I'm talking about real crazy thoughts, guys. Real crazy thoughts. Like, loca thoughts. Like, how I could fucking get away with murder shit. Like, I'm talking about, I used to, listen, you going to tell me we never been there? We all been there. We all been there. So sometimes thoughts are not really truly your own. Just remember that. Just remember that. Because I know sometimes people be like, oh my God. Like, I'm thinking that because I used to think that's why I used to be like, oh my God. I used to And then I finally realized, like, oh shit, that ain't even coming from me. That ain't even coming from me. I'm like, mira, yes, be mindful of that, okay? Because that happens a lot with water signs. So, oh, I really like this though. I really do like this. And I think that, a lot of you are really wanting marriage. I want you to keep something in mind because a lot of you are really wanting marriage, but I want you to really think about if you really want marriage, because it's coming, okay? Like the whole commitment, the love, whatever, and then the leading to marriage, that's coming. So I really need y'all within this next month or two to really start thinking if that's what you truly want. Do you truly, as a water sign, want to be tied down with someone, to share your life with someone? If you got to really think if that's what you want. Because I know a lot of us as well, we like our peace. And so some of us go back and forth when we think about the whole marriage thing. Okay, I know, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I be thinking marriage is bullshit. Sometimes I really do. Okay. But I'm just saying, now is the time to really truly get clear with your desires and your manifestations, because they're going to be coming, and they're going to be coming in real fucking quick. They're going to be coming in real fucking quick. Did I not tell y'all about my manifestation list that I made on March 6th for the new moon in Pisces? Half them shits is already fucking fulfilled already. And they came in fucking quick. We're not even done with March. March is not even done. And I already done had mad fucking manifestations come to light already. So be super careful. Okay, be super careful. Oh, yeah, guys, that song. This is my year, waiting all day for it. Oh, my God, yeah, that's a very motivational song. I have a whole playlist of shit like that. All right, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's see. I did it again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What else? You guys have a lot. You see, there you go. With the I can't do it mentality, like I said, where you lack that motivation. Remember how I said, like, for decades where we felt like that? Be mindful of the unhealthy patterns, water signs. You know what I'm talking about. And what did I say? Meeting somebody. And we already know that some of you can get that stuck feeling or whatever. But again, this is the stuck feeling. Your thoughts, what you think are your thoughts, and then somebody else's thoughts type of shit. Does that make, you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense, water signs? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, and then lastly, let's see. What can my water signs be doing in the meantime to help this energy along? Some of you are going to be tasked with having willpower this year. For a lot of you, and I think I was saying that a lot for you guys, and I kept popping up, and it's popping up here again, where this is a really big year for you water signs of being tested. There will be tests coming in, but I'm telling you, the more that you pass these tests and you just like, you keep hitting them out the park, things are just going to start to fucking flow. You're finally going to feel like your life is not unlucky, because I know a lot of us have very, very much so felt very unlucky, just like a hand, that was dealt that we just have no fucking control over, right? So it's just like, what can I do? Nothing that we could do, right? But now the hand has turned, the tables have turned. Okay? It really has. It's your time now. It's your time. But here's the thing. If you don't take advantage of this shit right now and take advantage and start building your life that you need to get yourself situated, because it happens every so often, I feel, for all of our astrological signs. Like sometimes there's certain periods where maybe you don't feel motivated and you're going to want to have money saved up so that you could go nicely through those periods type of shit. You know what I mean? So be super mindful. You got to take advantage of this energy while you can now. Set yourself up for success now. That way, when in the coming years, this energy kind of happens again, where maybe there might be some downtime for you guys, you'll be set. You cannot make this shit up. What did I say about clarifying your desires? Look what popped out. Exactly that. Making sure you're specific, cutting through the confusion. Small things matter. Sometimes it's the little things that can make life wonderful. Yes, water signs. But we know that, water signs. It's just that you guys have to start remembering that a lot more. And the colors you wear. Use color magic by wearing colors that attract the things that you want. Y'all always notice how I wear a lot of green, you know? I'm always wearing some sort of way, shape, or form or whatever, something green. You know, I always got either my camo on or like whatever my army stuff on. I'm always wearing something sort of green. I'm always trying to manifest money. And then you'll notice when I'm wearing like my yellow shirts or whatever, it's because I'm feeling happy that day or I'm trying to really bring in the happiness, whatever. If you see me wearing a lot of black or whatever the case, it's because I just feel like I need to be protected, particularly. I use color magic all the time. I don't really say magic because it's the simplest shit. It's fucking color. But it holds so much power behind it. Simple. Simple things, water signs. Simple things. Okay. Water signs. That is what I have. Let's see. Wow. You see, I feel like the Wonka bar. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys about the Wonka bar, did I? I don't even think I got a chance to show you. I already threw out the thing anyway. I didn't get a chance to show you. I could show you what it looks like on the inside. Hold on. Before we get into earth signs. This must be why, because earth signs, you already know with food or anything like that, right? Okay. So this is what it looks like. It's called a Wonka bar, like a Willy Wonka chocolate bar, whatever. But this is what it looks like. It's bigger than the punch bar. I was gonna get. There was one that the lady suggested there, which actually she was really nice. And these actually like looked big, like a big bag, and they looked like they would last like a long time. But these are more for like anybody that has like an autoimmune thing or whatever, like me, like kind of like my pain and stuff. So I told her, I said, I have to come back and get that. I said, but for now, I said, what do you have? I said, I'm so tired of this fucking punch bar. You know, I said anything comparable. So she had told me about the Wonka bar. And the Wonka bar it's way bigger. It was the same price and mad more pieces. I think this one brought like 3 extra pieces, but it's had literally almost like 100 extra milligrams of like the cannabinoid or whatever. So it was like, how could I not? Right. So, and I got the last one, which is the funny shit. She's like, you got the last one. I said, wow, finally. I said, finally. I said, finally. So I was going to stop today on the way back here. But again, I didn't want to be late for Panera because you guys know I'm a stickler for time. So I didn't stop there on my way here. Because I was actually going to go and see if she had those things. They're called flavor belts or something like that. She said you take like 1 or 2 pieces and you feel fine, like you're like and no anxiety, no pain in your body, nothing like that. And I was like, I said, that sounds like my kind of thing. I said, for sure. So again, I didn't want to be late for Panera, and which I wasn't because I was right on time for Panera. That's what I got. That's what I got for skipping. Anywho, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Earth signs. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Because I feel like I'm gonna have that piece right there. I gotta season the salmon. You guys might have to take a after earth signs. I'm gonna take a quick break and season my salmon because I cannot leave that shit sitting in there. Otherwise, I'll feel uncomfortable and I'll throw it out. Yes, I will. I'm not the one. I can't. Like, I cannot. Really good. And I think I looked at the back of this one or whatever. Anyway, I'll tell you guys after. Earth. I see busyness like increasing for you guys. Um Busyness. I really do see business. So I also see some of you flying. I see some of you on a plane. I see some of you flying. Um some of you it's for pleasure, but then some of you I feel like you're doing this for work. I see an increase in paperwork as well. Like some of you who work with some of you who work with like contracts or maybe like anything having to do, maybe like what like anything clerical, something like that. I'm just seeing a lot of contracts. Like I'm seeing an increase of funds because I'm seeing contracts being signed and like flying. Some of you want to go away with somebody. Some of you have been feeling in this energy of like wanting to literally scoop somebody up and take them the fuck away. Um, but as far as money, career, finance, like I definitely see an increase in funds because I see an increase in business this year. But for some of you, I'm also hearing like you can't be combative when it comes to like if you have clients or customers or anything like that, like you can't be combative. Um, I don't know if there's anybody that sweats profusely and they don't not sure like why or whatever, but some I'm picking up on somebody who like is sweating like a lot, but like not like a lot. Like I'm not thinking like a crazy amount, but I feel like the sweating, it's something that's medical, it almost feels you know? Like it's almost like because it's not like really like an unnatural amount of sweating, but I feel like whoever this is, there's a thought of like, is it excuse me. That's probably why I look so tired this morning and today. My freaking allergies. Here they are. Here they are. They're coming back. They're coming back. Um, Whoever this is though, thank you. Whoever this is though, it feels more like medical to me. Like almost like there's a medical reason behind it and it's not really the sweating that you think it is and it's something more medical behind it. So just keep that in mind. I don't know who the hell that's for or if that's for somebody that's going to be watching later. I don't know, but it will obviously resonate out there with somebody. I'll hope whoever needs to get it gets the message. All right, now let's see what else. Oh, some of you still not talking to somebody, huh? Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. My Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Money, career, finance. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Do you see what I'm saying? Some of you are not going towards the happiness that you want. Some of you are really trying to, oh my God. Some of you have something in your moon placement that is really fucking you up. You guys are really going to try to go after this person, huh? Wow, you guys are in the energy this year of like you don't give a shit. You're going to go after what the fuck you want. I don't trust it because you guys got the 9 of Swords too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So see, there's two things here for some of you. Hold on. Some of you are in a really crazy energy. Like some of you could not be sleeping very well or sleeping too much. But there's some of you who it's so crazy because okay. So there's opportunities that some of you might not want to take, like there might be some options that you have, or some opportunities that are, that you're being faced with or that you're going to be presented with. But I see like some of you not really looking at something that you probably should be looking at and looking at the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like actually looking at things that are going to be missed opportunities for you. I just see like a lot of missed opportunities happening for some of you because you're refusing to see what's right in front of you. That's the message that I keep hearing. Excuse me. Some of you have been really trying like so hard to be like chill, like zen, like in the middle, like not having to force yourself to make a decision, right? Like trying to just ignore each decision and just trying to be like zen and just be like chill within yourself. So there's a lot of patience that you guys are having here with yourself, but some of you have finally been starting to discover your purpose, um, starting to really go more towards harmonious things that are bringing you harmony and like joy instead of like really things that are stressing you out, right? Some of you still have this thing here when it comes to a person that you're still trying to tread lightly on. Okay. I do see that at this point, both parties, I don't think that anybody would be upset here. I think that it would be a fine conversation. I do get that now. Like it's already past the point where there will be a fight or like an argument. I feel that whatever party it is that reaches out first, whoever the other party is, like they're not gonna really give you backlash. Does that make sense? Like it's not gonna, I just feel like everybody's to a point now where they're just kind of like chill in their energy where a good conversation could be had, like a mature conversation could be had here. Okay. Where before I didn't feel that. Before I felt that whoever it was that you guys were gonna reach out to, they was gonna curse you the fuck out. I don't feel that anymore. Like whoever it is, the energy, they definitely shifted the energy. Both parties have shifted energies here. One thing I will say for you guys, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, before the end of the year, you guys are definitely going to gain a lot of clarity here. Like some of you that never thought in spirituality or thought about, believing and entrusting or whatever, you're going to believe before the end of the year. You're going to believe before the end of the year. I'll tell you that. What do they say? I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. You're going to believe before the end of the year. Some of you, you're going to get nudges, like I said, in your dreams. I feel like for a lot of you, it's in your dreams for you guys. For some reason, I don't know why, but for a lot of you, it's in your dreams that you're trying to kind of get little messages here or there. But some of you are like not really paying attention, because I feel like if you really put the intention of like, I want to go to sleep and I really want to like try, if you put the intention before you go to bed, you'll remember. But if you really don't give a shit to remember, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's neither here nor there for you and you don't give a shit, then you're not going to remember. You feel me? But if you set the intention, I feel like before you go to bed, I just honestly feel like you guys you'll remember some portions of stuff because you're going to get nudges. I feel like some of you have already been getting them. Nudges, synchronicities, like when you're out and about, like you might, you know what I'm saying? Like something might remind you of somebody or you might think of someone or this or that, or you just know like that you're on the right. Like some of you have been getting these nudges, but not really 100% paying attention. Some of you do because you are already spiritual, but those of you who are just coming into that belief system, it's like all your life you've always ignored those nudges, but now you're starting to slowly see. Like some of you have probably been trying to forget a person or a thing for a long time, but literally been constantly, every so often, been reminded of it. And you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And you're like, I'm trying to fucking forget. They're trying to fucking forget. Why can't we fucking forget? Because sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. Somebody just could not leave your spirit. Like they just can't. I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm still wondering why I got people 10 years later talking about, when you're gonna give me a chance. I'll be like, bitch, never. You're gonna hold your breath, like never. But sometimes people do. Sometimes people can't let go and they hold on. Let's see. What else? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see what else here. Hold on. I'm hearing, which is what I was saying that I was doing during the full moon. I'm hearing that some of you, if you want to try to manifest something in, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. You can't just hold on to all the shit that you have and then expect new and more shit. You have to be willing to sacrifice some of the old in order to get some of the new, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Some of you, like I said, there's a person here that you guys connect with where this person just it's almost like you don't even know how they know you so well because they don't know you that well, but they do know you that well. Does that make sense? Like some of you haven't even had a chance to really fully spend time like with this person, but just unbeknownst to you, you each just know about each other. You know what I mean? Like you just know, or it's just something so spiritual that you feel that you can't explain. Just be mindful of that because that connection's pretty thick here. That connection's pretty thick here. Not to put a label because you know how we are with labels and shit like that. But some of you are dealing with a twin out here. Some of you are. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's very, very close to your heart. Like they're like literally the other half of you. Change is going to be coming for you guys as well. There's going to be some change little by little with you guys. And for some of you, I feel like it will come in very slowly, kind of almost like the earthy energy, like very slowly, but there's going to be some change coming in. And the reason why I feel like it's going to be so super slowly is because it's almost like they know how you guys are with change. Like it cannot be like rapid. It has to almost kind of be like that slow energy. But I do see change coming, and I see some of you are actually closing out a cycle, and some of you are getting closer to closing out a cycle with somebody. Hmm. Some of you have new beginnings here when it comes to your career too. There's some new beginnings here with career, like finally, like embracing something that you want to do. I see some of you taking a leap for that. What else? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See, there goes the regret and the storm brewing again for this, not for this nonsense. This is because some of you are like, I'm telling you, wow. Okay. So some of you, I see that somebody might literally just actually come with their bags and be like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm sorry, blah, 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 whatever. Like, can I come stay with you or this, that, and the third? Some of you actually might have somebody that actually might fucking say that shit to you. Okay. But on the other end, there's some of you who have really been contemplating like moving. And I don't just mean, like I said, moving. Like, I mean, like moving out of state, moving out the country, maybe wanting to go back, to maybe if you were born in another country, you want to go fucking back there. You know what I mean? Like, but I definitely get this energy of like wanting to bounce. And that's going to be causing friction within some families, I feel. And there's a lot of regret here for like a particular person. There's a lot of regret here for a particular person here. Let's see. What can my earth signs be doing during this time? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. To get a reading, use divination to understand your desires and path. Forgiveness is for you. Forgive others and yourself because your soul deserves peace. But here's the thing. Some of you with this whole forgiveness thing is because you have that regret that's attached to it. And so it's like you're over here wondering like, oh my God, I have all this regret in regards to how I treated this person. Like, can this person really truly forgive me? So a lot of you have had a lot of regret in regards to this. Not for all of you. This is not for all of you because again, it could also be your person treating you that way. But avoid gossip. Get rid of negative energy in your life and don't let it steal your light. Why is that always something with you guys too? Like people always chatting and saying something. Water. Y'all know you need water. Y'all know you don't drink enough water. Y'all know you don't drink enough water. There's a couple here for you guys. Some of you have to up your boundaries. Some of you really have to set your boundaries for sure. And some of you are not loving what you do. That's what I'm saying. Like some of you are like, you're doing work because it's making you money, but you're not like really truly loving what you do. You have to challenge yourself to do better. It says, don't set limits on your potential, awaken the witch, awaken your dormant potential and unlock your inner witch. And it doesn't have to, don't take the word witch actually, like, you know what I mean? Some of you, like I said, your home needs TLC, redecorate, clean, sage it. Some of you, Some of you don't even get the chance to clean your home, but there's people in your home that are supposed to be doing the cleaning, and they're not really doing the greatest job. Um, Ooh, and it's, listen, no judgment, but it is one thing that I cannot stand. Ooh, I don't know if it's if it could be messy or not clean. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And then you guys got love your work, okay, and then dropping the excuses. When you drop all the excuses, you'll start seeing results. And I think a lot of you will realize that. And I think a lot of you have been dropping the excuses and being like, no, fuck this. I gotta get up and I gotta do this shit. You know what I mean? But it's funny how the getting a reading popped up for you guys, because a lot of you always do need to be reminded, and that's why a lot of you always do reach out for readings and stuff like that, because a lot of you always feel the need. You have to have that confirmation. Listen, sometimes that's how people work, and that's fine. That's fine, but you guys, it's like you feel you need to have the confirmation before you feel like you could actually finally take that leap. Hopefully this is the year that you guys learn that you don't have to do that, that you guys do have good discernment and good intuition, and that you just need to listen to the first thing that you're feeling, not up here. Okay? You guys got this though. And I do see, like I said, I do see some of you like it, like actually, like, because you know how like there's two different paths sometimes. So like I'm seeing both paths. Like I see somebody that's taking the risk to actually finally be who they want to be, or like, finally go into like their path. And yeah, a little friction coming along with that, obviously. But I also see at the end of the tunnel, I see the amazing things that are going to be there, So keep that in mind, Earth signs, all right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, guys, let me take a quick little break. I'm going to go grab some more cold water, because I want some more cold water. And I'm going to grab the rest of my salad. And then we'll do fire signs and air, and then I'll be done. I want to try not to be on here for longer than 2 hours. That was like my commitment that I wanted to make, because then I got to do other things. And so I was like, I got to get better with that. Okay. Let me go refill my water. Fire signs, you're up. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. I had to get more water because I said, let me just finish my salad quick. Because it's like, if you don't eat the salad all the way through, I feel like it gets soggy, because it has the dressing in it and everything like that. And I don't want it to get like too soggy. So I might as well just finish the salad. I'm having another salad for dinner anyway with the salmon, but which I'm not going to lie, I almost wanted to make potatoes. I really do. Because there's a salmon recipe that I saw on YouTube. Because I know you guys probably think I'm always looking up tarot, but I'm totally not. Always. Always looking up recipes, mukbangs. All right, fire signs. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, money, career, finance. Mm. Ooh. Fire signs. I'm hearing you are who you hang with. Be careful of the people around you. Um, so it could be put the energy where it goes because I feel like people are wow, this is for the first time. For the first time for you guys, I feel actually no, has it happened one other time maybe? I feel like for you guys it's happened maybe like one other time, but a very long time ago. I feel sorry. I feel cross watcher energy here. Almost like so whatever I say, guys, Aries Leo Sag, you're gonna have to take it as it resonates because I do feel other energies almost like wanting to find out about you guys, if that makes sense. And so you're gonna have to place the energy where it goes. But I'm getting this energy of you are who you hang with. Be careful who surrounds you. Some of you, you're surrounding yourself with really amazing people and you're having a really fun time because I can see that. I can see some of you having a really amazing fucking time, having a blast. Okay. But then I see others of you, and it's like I said, you got to be careful who you hang with because it's almost like being subjected to something that somebody likes around you. It's almost as if some of you feel the pressure that you got to do it, you know? And then when you got to go through and it just completely, it results in mayhem. It results in mayhem. So be mindful of that, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, because it's almost like if other people want to trip you up, you understand what I'm saying? And then you have the others of you that are just like I said, vibing, chilling, having a good time, but just be mindful of who you have around you. Okay. I feel like for your money, career, finance, your major thing is gonna be who you surround yourself with. You got to make sure who you got around you. Oh my god. Some of you want to move. Some of you want to move, and some of you are actually gonna go. You're actually gonna go and investigate if the place that you want to go to is gonna be your place. I see money here though. Like I said, I see money. But I also see somebody here that's making money, but also very alone. If that makes sense, like I see somebody making money and like that's fine, you know what I'm saying? Like making money, having money, traveling, whatever, but feeling very alone. Some of you have also been trying to think of whether or not you're going to give somebody like a chance or not. Some of you are in contemplation on who you should give a chance to, actually, because some of you have some options here. Mm. Some of you have some offers coming in as well. It could be like collabing with somebody, um, maybe working with somebody outside of work or something like that. But some of you have offers coming in here. And somebody wants to offer you guys something. Aries, Leo, Sag. There goes the disagreements and the conflicts and shit. Some of you are surrounded by drama. I just heard some of you, it's of your own doing. Some of you like have some of you have people vying for your attention. Does that make sense? Like some of you might have people, more than one person, like vying for your attention, meaning like they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get, like they're just trying to, get themselves to kind of like be seen or whatever. So some of you may have like more than one person that's kind of like trying to catch your eye. And it's so funny because what I'm getting and what I'm seeing is that it's almost like a competition within the people themselves, but not within you, fire signs, if that makes sense. Some of you are going to be traveling here, though. I see travel and moving, okay, for sure. Some of you actually might, I mean, it's crazy to say this, but some of you actually might be getting married for like papers or something. I hate to say that, but I'm just saying. Back when I was younger, that's what everybody was doing. Not for nothing. What was I saying? You are who you hang with. Be careful about the people around you. What was I saying? Look at that. Because of affecting your money, career, finance. That's what I'm saying. Be careful who you hang with. And some of you, like I said, feel very lonely to me. Like you got money and you're good. You could get whatever the fuck you want. But there's a loneliness attached to that. No friends really, like just by yourself. That's kind of sad. Let me see. Some of you are having fun making friends. That's for sure. I feel that here too. Some of you are definitely having fun making friends, like chilling, increasing the fact that when you meet people, the fact that that creates opportunities and advancements and stuff like that. Some of you are missing a friend too. Some of you could be missing a friend. I feel like some of you it's a friend. I don't feel like it's a connection. Could be, but I don't really feel that for this. For your guys' money, career, finance, Aries, Leo, Sag, I'm getting so strongly for you guys that for this year, you have to learn how to work with people. You need people to kind of like give you that energy to attract other people, right? Think about it. Think about it. Because I know that, sometimes you guys are like, oh God, fucking people, whatever. But if you don't fuck with people, you can't get that energy going to meet other people that are going to be part of your advancement or whatever, right? So this year is a very big thing about friendships, connections, and actually keeping those friendships, connections. And investing into them, putting work into them. Like trying to maintain those friendships, because when you do, you got those things coming in. I know some of you are like, no, fuck that shit. I want to be by myself. I want to work by myself. I get it. Sometimes I don't like to work with people either, but when I have to, I have to. And I work very well with people, Some of you who are kind of like attaching to other people, maybe like their vibe, their energy, Somebody's definitely missing somebody here. There's definitely like a missing of like a friendship of some kind, or like I said, for some of you, it could be a lover, like maybe somebody that you fuck something up with or whatever. It could be for some, not for all, but I definitely get the energy of like somebody being missed, like there's like a little bit of just like a missing here, like maybe like a talking, like I don't know. It doesn't feel like a love thing though. It feels more like it could be familial, it could be like a parent, cousin, friend, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. It feels more familial to me. It feels more like a friend or like a family member, that there's this like, just like missing, like wishing that maybe you had somebody like with you to like talk to you or like whatever, right? So for some of you, there's just like a missing of that, right? Again, surround yourself with some good people. Surround yourself with some good people. Because some of you, you got some haters around you. hmm And these are haters that are like in the background. They won't really say nothing. They just like secretly hate. You know those people? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But I do see beginnings here in love and money. For a lot of you, like I just really do. Also, too, and I meant to say this, I should have said it right off the bat. If you are a fire sign who is a feminine fire sign, be very careful if you're being active. Okay. Just be careful. That's all. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just saying, like, be careful, because I just feel that here. And so some of you might be like, oh shit, fucking here I am, and then a preggers or whatever. So just be careful, because some of you, I just see, like I said, those the new beginning in love and money and stuff like that. And so I feel that happening quickly for some. And when it happens so quickly like that, all of a sudden, bam, you're pregnant. So just keep that in mind. Okay. But I see some money here. I see some opportunities coming here. But the opportunities are coming in the surroundings of friendships, if that makes sense. The surroundings of this are coming of friendships. So the main message here to pay attention to is the friendships. Okay. What is it? Nurture them. Nurture your friendships. Keep the friendships open. Don't ruin your friendships. Don't let go of the energy of really true good energy that you have around you. Learn to use your discernment. Learn to really kind of see people, see through it or whatever, because some of you are not seeing through it. And that's where it's going to affect your money. Like I said, because you'll have the money and then you'll be by yourself. See, like look at this. You see how Ten of Pentacles, is talking about maybe inheriting money, traditional money, whatever the case. But look at this. She's by herself. She looks amazing, doesn't she? She looks amazing. She's got a beautiful ass fucking fur coat on. She's not cold. She got a fucking thing. Like, she looks amazing. But she's standing there by her damn self. She's basically built an empire, but now she's dolo. Make sense? All right. So just keep that in mind, guys. Life is always based off of connections, love, compassion, empathy, not money, this, that. Those are all things that are tangible. That's not, you know what I'm saying? What do we spiritually survive on? Things that are free, things that mean something, emotions, love. Like I said, compassion, empathy. Those are all free. What else for fire? Oh, fire signs. Those of you, like I said, who have been really chilling and like out and about, like I said, like really I'm just telling you, it's going to continue. The fun times is going to continue. What else for fire? Okay. Yep. For you guys, unhealthy patterns. Oh, shit. Okay. So again, for those of you who, again, having fun, really chilling, being in your element, right? Like really having a good time. Y'all are on the right path. You're good. I don't got to worry about y'all. I don't have to worry about y'all, because y'all literally already got in your energy. Like, I'm doing this. Like, that's it. 2022, we fucking doing this. Okay. But then you have those others, you, like I said, that keeps popping up, that you gave into past patterns and all this stuff. And look what's popping up now. Look what's popping up now. Unhealthy patterns, divorce, meaning separation, right? Secrets coming out, things coming. Wasn't I saying that coming close to like almost mid-year, it was going to kind of be like up and down, up and down, up and down for those of you who chose the past, right? I know I kept saying that. And so again, it's It's not going to affect your money. You're going to get money. You're just going to be dolo. That's the sad part, is that you'll have money. You'll make money. You'll be able to gravitate towards whatever and make your money and do you. Okay? But what are you going to have to show for it is what I'm saying. That's the thing. So just be mindful of that, okay? And then the others are you again. Because I see flowing hair and just like dancing. I'm telling you, I see a lot of dancing. I see and it could be dancing in the form of movement, meaning that I see like a lot of movement with you guys here who have been chilling, hanging out and doing this. There's a lot of movement. I just feel a lot of movement going forward with you guys. I love it. All right, let's see. What can my fire signs be doing during this time? Somebody's past will definitely try to come back for sure. But their test, again, their tests. Yeah, see? Root chakra. Out of balance. What did you do, Deborah? Make a vision board. I've said that, I'm pretty sure, numerous times. Bad habits. Change a bad habit. Kill a bad habit. Drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. Yep. And for a lot of you, drinking and overeating is what it is. Because what happens when we overdrink, then we want to eat. Same thing with smoking. When you smoke a lot, then it's all of a sudden it's like you want to eat, and then it's like bam, one bad habit right after the other. You know? So yeah. Past returning, or you guys wanting to return to somebody's past too, is what I was just getting that as like a last message. All right, my fire signs. That's what I have for you. Let's do air signs. And then we're done. And then I got to go about and do the rest of what I got to do. I still got to do tons of things. I got to go season my salmon. What time is it? It's only 2:00. Why do I feel like it's like 5:00? It's only 2:00. Ay, Dios mío. I straight up was like, oh my God, I got to season my salmon. I got to get it in the thing. I'm like, it's not going to sit there for long. Hilarious. It's only 2:00. What the fuck I'm going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do, Steven? What am I going to do with 200, Steven? What am I going to do with 200? I'm like, where are all the other things? Did you guys see? Oh my God. I don't know if some of you saw the no, I don't think it's on here. I think it's on Instagram. So I did a video on Instagram. It was like a reel. But I did it and I was like, what the fuck? Like, watch, hold on. I think it's safe to say that I just would not benefit from any type of procedures whatsoever. I think that's really clear as day here with this filter. The filter doesn't even fit my face. The filter doesn't even work to fit my face. Who developed this fucking filter? Thank God that I got thick skin, because I would have gone to fucking slap myself after this. Yeah. Yeah. Because one of my subscribers was like, what the hell? And I was like, I know. I was like, I don't know what the hell either. I said, I have no fucking idea. And you guys don't even know how badly I want Jersey Mike's right now. Like, I just want like a nice big sub. You don't even know how badly I want it right now. But I'm going to be a good girl. It's only Tuesday, for God's sakes. It's only Tuesday. Oh my God, it's only Tuesday. Air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So I'm hearing for Aquariuses specifically, actually, can't blame others for your problems. And then Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see what else for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Money, career, finance. Some of you are definitely wanting to step out on your own. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of you for sure want to step out on your own. Like some of you are tired of having to like give and like not, you know what I'm saying, getting anything back in return. Not that you're supposed to, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when you give something to an investment, you're wanting to try to see a return on the investment and you feel like you're not. Oh Lord have mercy. Some of you also, if you're female, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, also be very careful when it comes to pregnancy and things like that. So just be careful and be mindful of that. It seems like you guys are going to be being the ones more active. I do see success for those of you who want to go out on your own. Here goes the fucking Lovers again. Some of you have somebody here that you want to go and gravitate towards, but you don't because you stay in something that's out of convenience. That keeps popping up here. I can't make the choice for you. I can't make the choice for you. But I can't. What y'all want me to do? I can't make the choice for you. What you want me to do? I can't do it. I can't do it. Do it. Money. Money though. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. So when some of you decide to let something go finally, because there's a lot of overanalyzing and overthinking here. Is it any surprise with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini? It's not. But the funny thing is that, like I said, I always feel it now for you guys this year, and it's what's gonna help you this year because some of you really have been thinking about changing up your fucking life. Some of you have been really tired of your life. Some of you have been really tired of your life, like, fuck this shit. I'm fucking over this shit. I don't fucking deal with this shit. I need something different. What the fuck did I do? How can I change it? How can I make it different? Some of you just want to change everything all the fuck together. Why were you with the Cancer in the first place? Didn't we say not to be with the Cancer? But Deborah, I told you. You see, Deborah, this is what I say. You're that Pisces. You're that Pisces, Deborah. Tú no escuchas, Deborah. I told you. Deborah, what I told you. What? Anyways, hold on, Deborah. Let me finish your sign. What I told you, Deborah. What I told you. Yo te lo dije. Te lo dije. Te lo dije. Te lo dije. I told you. Deborah. But I know that about you. So I do know that about you. So I'm like, I already knew. I was waiting for you to come back and tell me. Yeah. Oh, Deborah. Okay, hold on. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you guys literally are wanting to change everything. You're actually wanting to change your love life. You're wanting to change your work life. You're wanting to change your purpose life. Like you guys really want to break free from something. You just really do. You really do. You want to break free. You're just like, you know what? I just want to get the fuck out of here. You know, like I just want to fucking start new. Some of you really want a new cycle here. Some of you want to start brand fucking new. Okay. I want you guys to be aware of something though. All right. If you do not express yourself to a person that you are feeling something for, if you don't express yourself, you're going to end up losing this person because this person's going to get scooped the fuck up. No wonder. I was like, where's my glasses? Because that's why I'm like this. Hold on. No wonder. I'm on the last one. I think this happened the other day too. Is that I recognized this and then for air signs, I realized it and I grabbed my glasses. Some of you need to check your eyesight. That's probably what I'm getting. Some of you need to check your eyesight. Okay, so Some of you, like I said, want to completely change your whole dynamic, the whole dynamic. Like I'm talking about, like I said, just the love life, the work, everything. Like y'all just want to completely start a new life, a new cycle. But there's thinking about it, a lot of thinking about it. Nothing crazy, like maybe it's a little bit hard to think about in order to get it started, so to speak. But some of you are going to be walking away from a lot of shit. Some of you are literally like shedding skin, and a new person is coming. Like a complete person's emerging. But I do see money, I see prosperity here. I see stability here. I see you guys finally starting to walk into some stability, you know? So, let me see what else here for you guys. Water signs. Yeah, see, so a lot of you have been avoiding stuff because you want to keep things harmonious, you know? That I've been using that word a lot lately. That word's been popping up a lot because for you air signs, y'all really just want to keep the harmony. Like y'all really don't want to come disrupt nothing, like nobody wants to fight and shit like that. But unfortunately, some of you might be getting a pelea. You know what I'm saying? Like for some of you, the resistance here is going to be real. And so some of you might be getting a pelea. Some of you might be met with some resistance from people, because they're not going to like the fact that you're wanting to start anew and do new things. So some people are going to not like that. Okay. And so you're probably going to lose some people. But I see that all this is going to be worth it, though. I see all of it being worth it. Some of you are finally going to come into union with some people here, like your person. Some of you are going to come into union here, because when you finally let go of that feeling of like, oh, I can't be with them or whatever, like, because some of you really feel comfortable around this person. What else? Your success is going to be very, very vital here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, based on what you decide to do with your decision-making process. Okay. What was I saying? Look at this. Inadequate and accusation. This is stuff that you're going to be met with some resistance here when you try to change your life. You're going to be met with some resistance. Yep. Look at secrets coming out, pride and ego. But guess what? When you choose to do that, that's it. You're going on your right path because some of you feel the need like you can't fight this. Like you're like, I can't. I feel like I'm jumping out of my fucking skin. Mm-hmm. Some of you are willing to risk a secret in order to get what you want. Like some of you are like, fuck it, let the secret come out. I don't give a shit. Like it's almost like if it's, it's worth the risk type of shit, What can my air signs be? Yep, shadow work. You guys some of you are in your shadow work moment. That's what I'm saying. Get creative, inspire and nurture the creativity in yourself to expand your thinking. But y'all already know, I've been saying that for a couple months now. That was popping up for you guys, that you guys need to be more creative and realize that you actually do have that creative aspect to yourself, right? And then again, uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. Some of you have been coming into this and doing this. That's why some of you feel so fucking bonkers. You're coming into the yucky, but it's got to be done. Last one. These two. Thank you. Avoiding gossip. There you go. Get rid of negative energy in your life and don't let it steal your light. You're going to be met with that resistance I told you guys. And then bounce back. Don't give up. All is not lost. Get up and keep trying. Air signs. Bam. We did it in 2 hours. And I was still talking a lot of shit in the beginning of the live anyway. Like I was telling you guys about the Panera thing and everything like that. So, bam, booyah. See, look at that. I did good. I did good, guys. I did good. That's what I have. Money, career, finance. With a little bit of love thrown in there because y'all already know, I guess one can't exist without the other. It's always popping up somewhere. I'm sure it wouldn't have if I would have gotten my other decks, but I was just getting super bored with those for a second. Like I just wanted to take a break from them, and I wanted to get more channeled messages, like more stuff of what I was feeling rather than the cards. Um, what do I need to do? I do need to run out. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the grocery store because I feel like I want to Instacart, but then I don't because it's like, ugh. Ooh, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I think this was popping up for you guys the other day too. Some of you might be feeling itchy, like dry skin more than usual. You need to switch up your lotion. Switch up your lotion, air signs, because that was happening to me a lot the other day too when I was channeling for you guys. I was getting very itchy, and I was just feeling itchy here again. And this blemish does not want to go away. I have a little blemish thing there to cover it, but what are you guys gonna do for the rest of your afternoon? I can't believe that it's only 2 o'clock. I don't even believe it. I don't even believe it. I don't. Because like I said, I'm like, damn, I have a lot of work to do. I'm like, but I should I head out? Like, what should I do? You're gonna sleep, Joanna? I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna do some more work. I think, like I said, I might go. I think I might go do the groceries. Well, Deborah, listen, if I'm being honest, that's not really a problem. It's not a problem because there's gonna be people. There's a lot of people who meet at work. Okay, there's a lot of people who meet at work, and why? It's because that's normally a place where we would spend most of our time that we don't spend in our own home, right? And so what are you gonna do at every job? You're not gonna be able to help yourself because you're like they're at my job. No, that's an excuse. If you want me to be 100% honest, that's an excuse. And I that is it is what it is. It's an excuse. But he works with me. Okay, Deborah. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna accidentally because you're working that you're gonna accidentally go fall on him. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be stronger than the surroundings. You know what I mean? So you just got to be stronger. That's all. You got to finally get to a point where it does not bother you worth a damn and you go right ahead and you do what the hell you got to do amidst everything else going on around you. Cuz that's truly when you'll feel that you finally have reached it. You know what I mean? But then that's going to be the MO every time at a workplace. And then you're going to feel like you have to leave your workplace. And then you're going to feel like you have to leave the other workplace. That's not going to be beneficial to you. And then you're the one that's going to be the one that suffers because you're the one that's going to be like, I can't take it. I got to leave. I got to get out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? So listen, I've really learned the hard way that any type of like work romances really shouldn't. If your job is super important to you, where it literally affects your money to affect like what's going to be fed to your children, my thing is, you're not fucking with me. You're not fucking with me in that sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, no, I don't think so. I'll be like, why? Why I'm gonna mess with you? I'll be like, so that you could fucking whatever, whatever. I'll be like, and then I gotta sit here and work with you and see you in your face. Like, I'm not doing that. No, 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 no. So the lesson here you have to remember is don't do this at work. That's all it is. We were just talking about this the other day, like I get it, because when we receive attention from somebody, it's attention, you know what I'm saying? And we enjoy it, we love it, I totally get that. Listen, oh my God, I've made so many mistakes by the fact because I was getting like attention. I loved it because I never get attention. Whatever. I loved it. I was like, oh my God, right? Oh, I learned the hard way. Let me tell you something. I really truly learned the hard way that yeah, when it comes to like my money or like my job or anything like that, like mm-mm. And it literally is like literally every job that I've had ever since like learning from those mistakes, whatever, every single job that I've had where I see like a dude or like the dude is kind of like whatever look and I just kind of I completely try to put on a energy of like back up, like back the fuck up. I'm here to work and that's what I got to do. Because men will try. Men will try. Men will feel the vibe, but because they want it, they still gonna try regardless. Regardless if they pick up what you're putting down, that you don't even want to be bothered, they still gonna come and try. Why? Because they find that a challenge. Hello, a man's gonna be a man. He's gonna find that a challenge, so he's gonna try. But then you gotta be that feminine energy to be like, I don't think so. You know, like that TikTok with Maddie from Euphoria when he's like, I really, really want to fuck you or whatever. She was like, that's so nice, but like, no. And then she's just like, no. That's me. I'll be like, oh my God, you're so sweet. But I'll be like, no, no. But I've been there, Deborah. Don't be too hard on yourself, obviously, because you got me to do that for you. Obviously, I'm gonna be hard on you because I'm gonna make you see the truth. That's y'all already know. That's what I do. Y'all already know. Because I'm here because we are all holding each other accountable and we are all gonna be consistent this year. So if you see me, like right now, what would I have done if y'all see me eating this fucking bread up in here? You would have been like, oh my God, Melissa, you said no carbs, no sugar this year or this week or whatever, right? I gotta be accountable. I gotta be like, fuck, I can't. You know how hard it was for that bread to sit here in front of me? You know how hard? Like hard. Okay? That fucking Panera bread sitting in front of me without me fucking being able to take a bite. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, showing people, what I'm saying, like your fun side, stuff like that. But especially as Pisces people, we got to be real careful because sometimes people just really they be wanted to be in the business, because people tend to tell us their business, and so then they want to know our business so badly. So you got to be careful with that. That's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of times now at work, I don't say shit. I don't say shit. I stay real quiet. Like, yeah, everything's great. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I don't even say my fucking birthday. Depending on the environment that I'm in, like I work with, sometimes I don't even say my fucking birthday. Sometimes I keep to my fucking self on the side. Because everybody's always like, oh my God. And I listen, I am a fucking lockbox. You say it, you tell it, se quedó aquí. Pero then people are like, oh, and what about you? I'm like, no. Don't do that. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, I'm a closed book. No, I'm just kidding. I can be an open book. Don't get me wrong. It really depends. I just learn who to do that with. We can't just do it with everybody, guys. You have to know that. You can't. You can't. That's why, what do I always tell you guys when I come on here and I'm sharing stories and things like that? What do I always say? I always say, listen, I'm going to tell you the story from my perspective, right? Because I'm allowed to say it from my perspective. I don't use anybody's names. Obviously, you guys know because I just feel very strongly about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't use anybody's names. All right. But then I also say this. I also say that even though, I'm kind of like expressing things with like stories, okay, I always just say that they're my stories to tell. And I don't want to like really put it out there to like embarrass anybody else or whatever. But I just, certain things in our lives, they have to be private. I feel like everybody on the surface, like we all have a little something that we have a secret of that we have to keep private, So, and I always say that to you guys. I'm 100% real when I say that. I say I will share as much as I can, but that there are certain things that y'all just won't ever fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just won't fucking know. There are certain things that will come to me to the very fucking grave that I will lay in. It just is what it is. You know? And then I have other things as well from others, that I have, taken on or whatever that I will never, I'll never speak a word of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, everything will die with me. Everything will die with me. Basically, like it'll die and it'll die with me because I'm not and I've always said I'm the type of person that like, yeah, maybe we might not be cool anymore, or like maybe I might not chat with you or whatever, but I would never put you on blast. Like I would never do shit like that. I would just speak my experiences from my experience, and that's it. But I would never drag anybody's name through the mud. We're not gonna pop out secrets. I would never do that. Why? Who does that serve? That's fucked up. I feel like that's fucked up because you're doing that shit out of fucking spite. I don't do shit like that. We can't be doing shit like that. What sign do I think holds the most secrets? How about I'll give you one sign that I think for per element. Let's do it that way. So I feel like for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you would think that a Scorpio could keep a lot of secrets, but I really honestly feel like Pisces can. I feel like us Pisces, like there's just a lot of shit there's a lot of things up in here. And I'm talking about they're not all mine. They're just not all mine. They're not all mine. So I'm gonna say a Pisces for water, okay? Although a lot of people I know feel like I think that they would think Scorpio, right? Nah, my dude. I feel like a Pisces person, like they're still trapped. You tell them something that nobody else will ever fucking know that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and if somebody else knows it, you won't know the specifics of the person. Is what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if a Pisces person comes and they tell you a story about something from their experience or whatever the case, they will, give you examples or whatever, but they will never really 100% put up somebody like on blast like that. If like the person doesn't know the person, they won't do that. You feel me? So for water elements, I'm going to say Pisces. For fire elements, I want to say I feel Sages can hold the most secrets. I really, truly do. I really, truly do because I feel like Leos eventually it comes out. They can hold a secret. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if really, 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 really like something really true, I feel like a Leo would be like, I did it or whatever. Like I just feel that a Sag can hold a lot more secrets. This is all in my opinion, of course. This is all in my opinion. I just feel like a Sag could really hold some secrets, for sure. For earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like Tauruses can hold the most secrets. I feel like a Taurus person could really truly hold a lot of shit as well. Kind of like a Pisces person, like that. I just feel like I just feel like out of the three, if I'm saying out of the three, I feel that Taurus is because actually, you know what? No, I feel Taurus is because okay, here's the thing. What I will say with Taurus is that maybe depending on how really bad, like maybe one felt like they had an experience with you or whatever, they might try to do something to retaliate. Okay. But as far as like secrecy, I really truly feel like they hold a lot because I feel like they also have a lot. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's almost like an exchange, like, yo, I'll give you one secret for like another type of shit. So I just feel like Tauruses can really hold a lot of secrets. Virgos can too. But believe it or not, I just feel like Tauruses are really more of like the tit for tat. Like, yo, you tell me a secret, I'll tell you one. You tell me another one, I'll tell you one. Like, we'll just tell each other our secrets and we just will take that shit to the grave. For real, like, Tauruses can harbor a lot of shit. And then for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, I would say I feel like a Libra would be more tight-lipped and would harbor a lot more secrets, I feel. Because Aquariuses can't do it. That's it, forget it. Se jodió todo. They cannot. They cannot. They cannot. They're gonna put your shit on blast. They're gonna put your shit on blast. They don't give a shit. They're gonna put your shit on blast. So I don't think Aquarius is gonna hold anything down. I feel like if you tell them something, they'll keep it for the time being while you're in their good graces. But if you are not in their good graces, you are fucked. I straight up feel completely, very much so, with this Aquarius energy lately that I've been feeling. Okay. So I feel like that's it, it's done. If they can't, because they will take that shit in their toolbox and they will refer to it later on if need be. It depends on how hurt they get, I feel. Okay. Because the moment that you F up, I feel like it's a wrap. I feel like it's a wrap. I feel like you're fucking done. I feel like it's a wrap. Geminis, yes, but I feel like Geminis in the sense of like what a Taurus would be like. They have secrets, and then they'll keep your secrets if you keep their secrets or whatever. So they're Geminis are more like addiction secrets. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like it's more of like secretive in regards to maybe addictions that they may have. But as far as secrets, they can't keep them because they won't remember. They won't remember. So a Libra for air signs would be for me. I think that they would hold the most for sure. For sure. For sure. Gemini, they won't remember. They won't remember. And you could probably tell them something. And to be honest, if they're an addict or whatever, okay, that shit will not be safe. It won't be safe because it'll slip at some point or another, even if they don't intend it. That's the way that it's going to roll out with them. That's the way. That's the way. But a Libra, they're very secretive as well. So they'll keep your secrets because they're very secretive as well. So yeah, definitely a Libra for sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. Though that's my opinions. Those are my opinions. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm gonna go season the salmon. I was gonna say salmon. I'm gonna go season the salmon, and I'm thinking if I'm gonna run out to get the groceries. Maybe I'll wait for Mike to get up, and maybe he might want to come with me. Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna season the salmon and wake up and see if he wants to come. Not like wake up, but like tell him see if he wants to get ready and come with me. So, all right. So that's what I have for you guys today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the grocery store today. I want to see if they have the Biscoff because I want to see if I can make the matcha balls with Biscoff instead of like the sun butter. So tomorrow, when I know I've already did it, but I feel like when I did it, not a lot of people were on anyway. So I think I just might redo it. I'm gonna do the matcha balls again. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh, I'm not doing Starbucks this week, Deborah. I'm not doing sugar this week. Don't remind me. Oh my god. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna get through this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So I'm gonna make them, but obviously I won't be able to have them until like maybe like the weekend. Because the weekend I think I'll allow myself to have the balls if I make them before they go bad. That's the thing, is I have some things that are gonna go bad and they're carbs, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, you're fine. And I'm just being silly, but you're fine. It's my own fucking self that I'm fucking saying I'm not gonna do it. Oh, see, and I do have the nut butter because I have sun butter, but I really want to try the Biscoff. I've been meaning to try the Biscoff. I'm trying to think of what I should season the salmon with, as a matter of fact, because I probably will do honey. But I'm thinking, do I want like a more Asian salmon? Do I want like a more traditional salmon, like a basic salmon? I think I'm gonna do a basic salmon so that Micah can have it too, because I'm gonna have him eat salmon as well. I know he probably wants chicken wings again. I know he's literally probably gonna be like, "Can you make chicken wings again?" I know it. I know he will. But I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, how many times I'm gonna make fucking chicken wings? They are really delicious though. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I feel so accomplished though because I've gotten so much fucking done. Like literally, my days have been constantly like getting things done, getting things done, getting things done. So I gotta remember, I gotta chill too. But I love it. I love being in like that vibe, like booked and busy, and getting this and that. I just love it. I love it. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? I love this doctor. He was so cool. And he did so much blood work, like blood work that I told you guys about. Um, I forgot what the hell I was looking at over here, but the blood work that I told you guys about, like the autoimmune stuff or whatever. So he did like a whole, like like requested a whole bunch of stuff, took urine, all that stuff. So I'm really excited. And plus, I already have my appointment scheduled with the rheumatologist, like I told you guys. So I have that scheduled already as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel very accomplished because I have been more motivated lately. Like I've been pushing myself a lot more lately because I told you guys, I told y'all 2022, I was like, I am not about the fucking bullshit. Like I straight up, and even for my good gal AM to tell me, like, yo, you really have been being consistent and shit. And I'm like, yo, right? For her to tell that to me, a Taurus, okay? I know damn well. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm going for it. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm not playing this year. I'm not playing this year. I'm not playing this year. Like, I'm not. I'm not. That's why I keep, and it's actually kind of fun when you push yourself because you have a fight within yourself. Like, oh, you weak bitch. Come on, you can't fucking do this fucking challenge. Come on, what the fuck? Like, I literally talked. I, I literally talk to myself like this, guys. Literally, I talk to myself like this. I'm always like, come on, bitch. I'm like, you can't fucking do this fucking challenge. What the fuck? I'm like, no carbs, no sugar. I'm like, you're gonna look good, bitch. I'm like, you're gonna feel good. Come on. I'm like, we can do this. I have to, I have to do it. I gotta give my own fucking pep talks. I have to. I absolutely have to give my own pep talks because if I do not, who the fuck is cheering for me? I don't got nobody over here like a personal cheerleader like Melissa. Come on, yeah, come on, you can do it. No, I don't. I literally have to talk to myself like this. Literally, you have no idea. When that bread was sitting there, when that bread was sitting there, something said to me, no, bitch, get up and put it away before you take a fucking bite. Get up and put it away. Because I swear to God, I gotta push myself, man. I gotta push myself. I'm fucking determined. I'm fucking determined. Like I'm freaking determined. And then the doctor too, like, cause the way he was talking, he was making me feel like if he was, I don't know, but he was being a little too inquisitive at certain points. Like I was looking at him like, um, I'ma still got it. Like I'm over here like I'ma still got it. I'm like, if I have this doctor here requesting this information, I'm like, do you really need that information? Like in my head, I'm like, do you really need to know that? You don't really need to know that. Anyways, I found it fucking hysterical. I found it hysterical. It's pushing me. I'm determined. I'm determined, like I'm like, okay, yesterday I literally after I had my stuff, I was done. I was good. Yes. And you're right, Eleni. You're right. And actually, this is what I was thinking, because I'm only gonna do it for this week, but this is what I was thinking about doing. So you know how like they say that, well, I always say this anyway. I always say that I basically eat according to my body's needs. That's what I started to do. They call it like the circadian method. So it's not quite fasting, it's not quite this or that or whatever, but it's like it's you allowing the flow of your body to eat, basically. So, like, if I get up and I feel super hungry and then I eat something and then I'm done for the day and that's what I eat, that's my body telling me, like, okay, you ate, you fed it, like, you're good. So, I've been literally going with what my body needs, right? My body likes a mixture of stuff. Sometimes my body doesn't like anything because sometimes, not for nothing, sometimes I could go days without even getting hungry and not eating anything because I'm surviving off of my just plain energy. Okay? Straight up. Straight up. Okay? But my body also, like I said, when I do get hungry or whatever, when I need food, I crave different things at any given time. I really truly do. Like yesterday, mind you, I'm doing no sugar, no carbs. Okay? I'm doing a reading for somebody. All of a sudden, I had to get up and get 2 tablespoons of ice cream. I had to. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, Motherfucker. Like, I was like, motherfucker. And I was saying it in the reading too. I said, motherfucker. I was like, I'm doing no sugar, no carbs this week. And I was literally doing that in the reading. And I know they must have been cracking up because I'm like, what the fuck? So, what I decided is that next week when I'm doing my meal planning, this is what I'm going to do. And I said, why haven't you done? I've been subconsciously doing this, but now I'm going to be more conscious of it and I'm going to start writing it down because I've been writing down what I'm eating just because what I'm doing is I want to see exactly what foods are helping my body and what foods are actually not helping my body. So I'm doing trial and error with my whole diet again, just because I want to get rid of a lot of things that I know might be causing me inflammation. It could be my food, So anyway, long story short, when I was talking to the doctor today, because he said, "Well, you've been eating, really great. Like, you're telling me your history, whatever." He's like, "So it sounds like you've been doing everything to do your weight loss really great, and it's working and like that." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Because I don't deprive my body." I said, "I don't." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "I don't diet. I don't do none of that crazy shit." I said, "I allow my body to have what it wants." I said, "I try to be mindful of everything because the whole thing is being mindful. Because if you get a bag of popcorn and you have the whole bag and you don't separate it and you don't put out a portion for yourself, subconsciously you're gonna keep and you're gonna eat the whole fucking thing. That's just what's gonna happen. Because subconsciously you're eating your feelings. You're doing that. You know what I mean? So I had to be very mindful. So I told him, I said, I'm working on it. So what I decided to do next week, and what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna do like a trial and error. Certain days a week, I'm gonna allow for carbs. Certain days a week, I'm gonna do my juicing. Certain days, you understand what I'm saying? Like certain days a week, I'm gonna incorporate certain things, but that it incorporates everything. That I'm getting my veggies, my fruits, my vitamins, my nutrients, my carbs, um, my sugars that I need or whatever, right? So I'm gonna allow myself a couple days a week to plan. I'm gonna plan these meals like that, so that I'm not having rice 5 fucking times a week, or having pasta that I'm deciding to make pasta 3 or 4 times a week. And so I'm having all those fucking carbs. You know what I mean? But if I plan it out, you know what I mean? I have to put it out so that maybe Tuesday, Thursday, I have a rice meal or a pasta meal. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do my salads, my veggies, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I started to think about it. I said, I'm going to start doing it like that because it's really just all about being mindful and getting everything into that mindful presence here in the front, like bringing it to the forefront, not subconsciously. So I'm going crazy this year. I'm telling you, we got hot girl summer coming. I'm trying to be hot girl summer for real, for real, for real. I'm trying to be hot girl summer. Every year comes and I always say hot girl summer, and I do, and I lose weight, but then I'm never at the actual like weight that I want to be. We're for a hot girl summer. And so I'm like determined. I got 3 months, I feel like the end of June is normally when all the summer festivities start to occur. So I feel like I got a good 3 months. I truly do. And we're about to do this. We're about to do this. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people, it took me a little bit to adjust to it as well. Oh my God, the first couple days I felt like I was dying. Yeah, exactly, John. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's always a little bit of something that we need. That's what I mean. And so that's why when I started to be more mindful of my diet and more mindful of my food, I started to recognize all that. I started to see food from a different perspective, like all that stuff. And so I started to change a lot of things. For me, it's been a really slow progression because I refuse help. Like I've had my doctors tell me, you qualify for the surgery if you want, we could do it. And I look at them and I'm like, no, no, I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I got myself into this mess. I'm like, I could get myself out. I'm not taking an easy fix. I'm just not, But I've had so many are like, oh, you qualify for this. You could do this, blah, blah. My mom's like, oh, you could do it. And I'm like, no, I'm like, because that's just an easy fix for me. That to me, that's the easy fix. And I don't want for somebody to come in and shrink my stuff. And then my body, my stomach is unnaturally kind of like stapled where I can only have a certain amount of things because that's what somebody put inside. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. So I got myself into this mess, like over the years of unhealthy patterns and all this stuff, whatever. I'm gonna get myself out. So I'm the one that's shifting everything. And I've told my mom that a million times. I'm like, nope. I'm like, I'm gonna get myself out of this. That's what I mean. Like I've heard of all those things like Herbalife and this and that. That's what I mean. I've had so many people tell me, "Oh, try this, try that, try that." Nope, I don't because I try what I feel is right for me. And guess what? It's been working. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I feel like listen, if you got yourself into it, you could get yourself out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe getting yourself, maybe the smart thing is going and getting a consultation, and getting help because maybe you let it go too far. Like I get it, I get it. Whatever you feel is right for you. Listen, there's no judgment over here. I'm just saying for me personally, I know that I said if I got myself into this shit, I'm getting myself out and that's it. That's it. That's for me because I feel like that's part of me taking accountability for the fact that I let it get that fucking bad. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that I let it get that bad, I have to fix that. I never, ever, ever did the Herbalife. Never, ever. I've heard of it. I've heard of it. And I've heard so many people like, listen, I've heard of it all. Herbalife this, or try this, or on TikTok. My God, you have so many things. But I use my discernment to see what I feel drawn to. And there's not a lot of things that I really truly feel drawn to. Oh, really? No? How come? Why? Is that like a thing or something? I don't know about that. I'm trying to think, guys, tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, because tomorrow I am gonna go. I'm just sitting here while I'm talking to you guys. I'm sitting here contemplating like what I'm gonna do in the morning because I really want to go do laundry. There's two little baskets that I have left of like the big remember I told you guys the blankets and all that stuff, that I was getting finally together, like all the dirty ones from winter, getting everything washed, put away for spring, right? Because spring you only need like one blanket. You don't go through as many blankets, as you do in the winter. And so I want to go tomorrow morning to wash that to get that done. Then I'm thinking I'll probably hit up to see about the edibles on the way back and then come home. Because tomorrow I don't have any clients actually. I scheduled it that way. I'm so proud of myself this week, guys. My gosh. I'm such an adult. I'm literally such an adult. Like I've literally been so proud of myself. Not because I've never been like this. I've been like this my whole life, but I'm so proud of myself for actually like taking more accountability and consistency like over the past couple years. You know what I mean? Like I really went crazy like hard body to like make some changes. So I'm just sitting here contemplating. I'm like, what do I do? Because I don't have any clients tomorrow. And I scheduled it that way purposely so that I could do any like makeup work, any catch up work, and that I could focus on studies because Micah's got to catch up with studies, and then I have to catch up with my studies as well, that I'm doing online. And so I'm thinking tomorrow to do that, and then I could be home by like 10 or 11 in the morning, which I think is a perfect time. So Eleni and Deborah, how many kids do you guys have? I'm just wondering. How many kids do you guys have? Okay, so Deborah, you have four. Eleni, how many kids do you have? Hey, Anna. I'm just curious because that was gonna be my next question. Like who's had C-section and who's had the natural birth? Because there's all kinds of. I mean, I listen. There's all kinds of mom shaming out there. Like I literally have been mom shamed for having a C-section. I can't tell you the stories that I've had about me having a C-section or whatever the case. There's a lot of mom shaming that goes on out there, but no, I'm just curious to know how many kids you guys have for one, and if you guys had them naturally or C-section, because I've always suffered from stuff like that. Like I've always suffered from the fibroids and all that stuff as well. Like I've just always had a problem since I was young. And I always thought that I wasn't able to conceive. I actually thought that I was never able to have kids. That like I was always told that when I was younger. Um, and so I've always had that issue. And whenever I was told that I couldn't have kids or whatever, then all of a sudden, bam, there came Micah out of nowhere. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh my God. So I'm just always so curious, and I love to hear different women's stories in regards to that, because it's just interesting to see if it has anything similar to do with some of us. Micah was C-section. I tried to do natural. I was all for it. I was ready for it. I was all for it. Did I ever tell you guys my birth story with Micah? Did you guys want to hear my birth story? Oh my God. Did I ever tell you guys my birth story? I think I mentioned little bits and pieces, but I don't think I've ever told you guys like my actual birth story. It's like the most hysterical, I feel. Like I feel like it's the most hysterical. Right? I feel like I mentioned bits and pieces, but I don't think I ever really like told you guys like the whole nine. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna say it real brief, and then I really do. Let me go. Because I really got to season the stuff, and I'm thinking about if I'm gonna get going. What should I do? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Anyway, so really quickly, when I was pregnant with Micah, I loved my doctor, Dr. Alapati. Oh my God, I loved my doctor. She was bomb. Like this lady was so sweet. She was so thorough. Just a sweet fucking soul. Like she was so nice. I loved her. I could have never chosen anybody better to deliver Micah for me. Like she saved him. Like it literally, oh my God, she was amazing. I was so sad to hear that she had retired. Like I was so sad because I was like, oh my God, because I would bring him in so she would see him grow up a little by little. And then all of a sudden she was like, I'm retiring. I'm not gonna see you. She's like, I hope, I wish you well. And I'm like, oh my God. So she was amazing. She was always on top of Micah. She always knew he was fucking hysterical because he was always moving. She always made comments about it. She was always like, "Oh, he's gonna be, a hyper baby. He's always moving it, blah blah blah." Right? Like always making comments. Like she already knew him. Like she was just so sweet. She like already knew him, right? So turns out that the day that I was getting my contractions, she just so happened to not be on call. She was off. That bitch was off. Okay, that bitch was fucking off. And I was like, of course, of course she's off. Of course she's off, right? So my stubborn ass, I said, I'm not going in unless it's with Dr. Alapati. I said, I'm not doing it, right? So they sent me home. The lady was like, well, you're only 3 centimeters. She was like, you are experiencing the labor, like you are in labor. She was like, I'm not gonna deny that you're in labor. She's like, but you're only like 3 centimeters. Like, just go back. She's not here today anyway. Like, what's the big deal? Like, no big deal, right? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I said, I could do it. I could do this. I could do this. I straight up was like, I could do it. I could do this. I went home. My mom was like, just lay down. I was like, okay. They started to come closer together. And he just wouldn't calm down. He just wouldn't calm down. I felt like he was fighting for his life, to be honest. At one point, I felt like he was fighting for his life, to be honest. I felt like at one point he was all up in there, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So at one point, finally, when I couldn't take the pain no more, because I had back labor. Have any of you guys had back labor? Have any of you guys had back labor? Because when they say when women goes in labor, she feels it here, right? Like where it feels like so like, oh my God, because like it's contracting. I didn't feel nothing in my stomach. I felt that shit all in my fucking back. It almost felt like the baby, like it almost felt like Micah was gonna come out of my ass. Okay? That's what back labor feels like. So if you're over here thinking that you can't fit a baby through your vagina, imagine thinking that the baby's gonna come out your fucking ass. Not to get graphic, but that's the fucking pain that I was in. I was like, oh my God. Like I literally was freaking out. I swear to God, I was freaking out. I was like, mommy, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I feel it in my back. I was like, what does it mean? Like I literally was freaking out. because it was all in my back, like my lower back. I was like, oh my God, the worst, the worst. So I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore. I really couldn't take it anymore. It felt like he was in my ass and my spine. Like I just felt like I was dying. I really felt like he was gonna rip me apart and he was gonna kill me. I felt like he came to kill me or something. I was having so much pain. So finally I caved in. My mom was like, okay, fuck it. Let's take you in. But I was, again, this was within the same day. So I was trying not to go in that day because my doctor wasn't there. She wasn't on call. And I didn't want this other motherfucker that I went there, I didn't want him to be there. I said, fuck. So I said, fine, let's go. We go. And same thing as always, this fucking doctor, I'll never forget him. I forgot his name because he made it a traumatic experience for me. So I forgot his name. But I'm not even gonna speak badly about him, whatever. But he didn't give a good diagnosis. I kept telling him, and I said, "You're not listening to me." And I kept looking at him, and I said, "You're not listening to me." I said, "Something's going on with my son." I said, "Because he fucking always moves." I said, "He never stops fucking moving." I said, and I'm not kidding when I fucking tell you that, sir. I said, "He's always fucking jumping around in here and moving and making it known that he is here." I said, "He hasn't moved for quite a while." He said, "Well, your doctor's she's about to clock in or whatever, some shit like that, right?" So, and she was getting ready to come on shift. Just so happens to get ready to come on shift because he was denying me meds and everything like that. It was a whole big thing. It was a whole big thing. If I could, I was gonna go like this to him. Because when she finally came, I looked at her and I said, "Get rid of him." She was like, "What happened?" I said, "Get rid of him." I said, "This whole experience," I said, "he's fucking it up for me." I said, "Get rid of him. He has to go." I said, "He has to go." I said, "He's about to kill Mike over here." I said, "He has to go. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit." I said, "He's got to go." So she told him, "Don't come around her. Like, you gotta get out or whatever." So he was like, "Oh my God." He tried to come to me to apologize later. And I still told him, I said, "I don't want to talk to you." I said, "You almost lost my son's life. I don't want to talk to you." I said, "I'm good." He did. He tried to come to me later. Turns out Micah had his cord wrapped around his neck, and that's why he wasn't moving because he was like, like he was like almost. So I didn't even get a chance because, mind you, I was there. They gave me the thing. I was ready. I was like, "I'm ready to push whenever you need me to push." I said, "I'm ready." She said, "Oh no, we got to take you right to the OR." She said, it's like cold blue or whatever. Like she was like, he's choking on the thing. I was like, and mind you, I'm there like this, and I said, "What?" I was like, "What?" I couldn't even lift anything up. I'm just thinking, "Oh my God, my baby, my baby, my baby." I'm like freaking out. All because the one doctor, he didn't hear me. He wasn't listening to me when I told him that Michael wasn't moving. I said, "He's not moving. I know my child." I said, "I know that that sounds weird because he's not even here yet." I said, "But he is here." I said, "And I know him." I said, "He's an active son of a bitch." Like I was like, "He's an active son of a bitch." I say, "He's not moving. Something's up." I'm like, "Listen to me." And he wouldn't listen. He wasn't listening. That's why the second my doctor came, I said, "Get him the fuck out of here." How long was I in labor? Let me see. And I'm 41 now. I'm 41. I feel like I'm older than all of y'all. I could be your moms. No, let me stop. I'm not that old, but yeah, I'm 41. Yeah, they really do. And you know what, Melanie? He wasn't listening. And I was getting so pissed that he was a man and I didn't want to feel like that towards him, but I really was. Like I was looking at him like, this is why I can't fucking stand you motherfuckers sometimes. Like I'm like, "Yo, you don't fucking listen?" Like I'm like, "You're not fucking listening to me." I'm like, "He's gonna die." Like I literally was, I'm telling you. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. And then my doctor, when she finally came in, I said, and I looked at her and I was like, "Thank you so much." Because of her, my son survived. And then I got scared because, the second they took him out, again, like I said, he's such an active son of a bitch, right? But when they took him out, I didn't hear him cry at first. And so I freaked out. And I was like, "Mommy," I said, "He's not crying." I said, "Oh my God." I was like, "He's not crying." And then they guess they did something like, or something like that. And then all of a sudden I heard and he was like, "Ah," and I said, "Oh my God." I was like, "There he goes." I will never forget my first couple days with Mike in the hospital. Oh my God, they were the best. Oh, they were the best. They were the best. holding him, feeding him, and then they kept wanting to take him away, and I told them no. So he didn't go not even once without a supervision to the I was like that. I really was. I literally looked at my mom and I said, "You're gonna go, right?" I said the grandma's coming. Make sure, because they had to take him for a couple things that I had to let them take him for a couple things, and then they would always say, "Do you want to get some rest?" And we'll put him in the thing. And I said, "No." I'm like, "I don't need any rest. I'm fine." They'd be like, "No, Melissa, you need to," and I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." I'm like, "No, you're not taking him. You're not taking him." I said, "I just made him. He's new." I was like, "He's brand new." I said, "You're not taking him." They must have thought I was crazy. I know they did. I know they were like, "This crazy bitch. Fuck her. Let her keep her child in there then." I mean, I'm sure they appreciated it. It was one less baby they had to take care of, you know. I was like, "Nope, you're not taking him." Yeah, so Deborah, like fibroid, they can come back. So I've had fibroids and then also polyps, right? Which is kind of, I guess, it's kind of similar. I want to say it's very similar, but they're just different in like little ways, right? But the polyps, I had a lot of polyps at one point. I had so many polyps. I did get an epidural, yes, and my back has never been the same. I will say that. I've had back problems ever since. When I had my polyps and they did the surgery, okay, the surgery wasn't supposed to be done while I was bleeding. So they had given me medicine to stop the bleeding before surgery, but my polyps were so bad that I was still bleeding up until the day of surgery. Okay, okay, okay. Like my doctor was like, "Didn't I tell you that you need to stop?" And I looked at her and I said, "But what do you want me to do? You gave me this prescription. I've been taking it to the T. What do you want me to do? If I'm not done bleeding, obviously that's part of the problem. What do you want me to do?" She's like, "You're right." She was like, we're just gonna have to get in there." I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to just get in there." I said, "I don't know what you want me to do." I said, "You want me to continue to?" She's like, "No, you can't." She's like, "You can't keep taking them." I said, "Exactly." I said, "So what are we gonna do?" I said, "I'm here today. What are we gonna do?" She's like, "We gotta do it. We gotta go in there. We gotta go." So mind you, they did the surgery while I was literally still bleeding from my I was still bleeding. They still have to do the surgery. They still have to do it. She's like, we gotta go in there." I said, "Okay." She told me that it was probably one of the highest amount of polyps that she ever seen. Like she said, I scraped out a lot. She said I scraped out a lot of polyps, Melissa. Like she was like, there was a lot of like it would I the polyps are more like I guess I would kind of imagine it as like more like dead tissue, I guess. You know, like dead tissue that gets scraped and lined, but that gets left over and doesn't get shed. So it's almost like the leftover tissue because it's very thick. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. But I love my doctor. That's why I love that bitch. That bitch is funny. I love her. She's like, "What we gotta do? We gotta get in there." And I was like, "Okay." I said, "Let's do it. Get in there." We endure so much as women. Like I can't tell you how many uncomfortable doctor's visits I've had, you know, in order to test this and test that. It's just, oh man, I tell you. Anywho, all right, guys. I said I was gonna be here that long, and then we started talking, and then we got to talking again. See, I gotta go for sure. For sure, I gotta go. Love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do the matcha balls, but we're gonna do a little bit of a different spin on it. So I'm gonna see if I can get the bisque off. All right. Mwah. I love you guys. Let me get going and do my work. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. And give yourselves a pat on the back too if you've been productive. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you mañana.